welcome to Meat and Cigars.
Welcome. Back at it again, my friend.
Yes, but this time, as you can tell, no airplanes. We are now at Stogies
Shout out to Stogies
Cigar in Kendall.
Yeah, buddy. Kind of far from me, but yeah, it's cool. We're out here chilling. AC, no humidity,
This is
no
amazing.
sun blinding you in the eyeball. Comfortable seats.
If you haven't been to Stogies in Kendall, it's been around how many years, Gabriel?
25 here.
28 years. I lived a few blocks away from here about 20 years ago.
Used to walk over.
No. But Mario used to be the owner, the Argentinian.
Figures. Of course you knew the.
He was the best owner.
Not better than. Come on, bro.
He was the best.
He didn't let you do a podcast.
He was the best. I wasn't doing podcasts.
But I bet you he wouldn't.
I wasn't doing podcasts then. But Mario was a character. I'm sure Gabriel will tell us some stories later on when he becomes a little more relaxed. It's okay. Where is Mario? Did he go back to Argentina? What happened?
As far as I know, he's in South Beach. He lives in Miami Beach.
Come on, get over here, man. I can't hear you. Come on. Dale, come on.
You're gonna force this guy into the mix.
Yeah. You gotta force people sometimes.
Sometimes you just gotta force it in.
Put that in your head.
Yeah.
That's what she said last night. Push that motherfucker. Don't worry about the camera.
Yeah.
So I forgot to introduce Daniel Delgado here.
No
On
introduction.
my left, the co-host with the most.
I need no introduction.
I'm George Olivieri. I am your host. And Gabriel, what's your last name, Gabriel?
Restrepo.
All right. That's about as Cuban as Delgado. So what happened to Mario? Why did he retire? He got fired?
Well, he retired. He was getting on the older side, and he decided and that it was time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Mejito.
He wasn't that viejito.
It was 70, 75.
bro.
It was 70, 75. Yeah.
Yeah, so está viejito.
You're 75.
Somebody
Somebody
came in, but maybe gotta work, bro. You can't.
We're selling cigars too.
Bottled.
Come by.
Stogies.
You'll love it.
What's it do with a show, though? That's I'll lay that doing you.
No, if you're not doing
No, I don't know. I never met. I don't know.
So Mario, the funny thing with Mario was that if he had like a good month, you come in, he'll give you like 20% discount, 15% discount.
Nice.
You would buy 5 cigars, give you one free, give you a lighter, and then you would come back another month, and it was a shitty month, and he charge you the cigarette like double. And I'm like,
Hey, we're a family, bro. We all are.
I went up
down. You pitch it in.
I came last week, and the shit was like $10 this year.
20 na. Pero no cosa tan dura. Oh, tienes hambre, compadre.
I am. I'm a little hungry. So anyway, plus I spend a shitload of money, so you let a motherfucker eat. So
Relax, we're gonna be here for a while.
yeah, we'll go. Anyway, so yeah, I used to come here a lot, and he used to have events.
What's cool?
He used to do like a hachina with the pork and New Year.
That's cool. That's cool. I like the kahachi.
Yeah, I miss him. He was a cool guy. Isham, the new owner.
Yeah, bro, right? Reach out to him, bro. He's on the beach. Go hang out with him, smoke us.
Maybe.
Maybe we bring him on here. Oh,
That would be good. That'd be cool.
Old head in the cigar.
Oh, he was right.
That would be cool.
Oh, he was around for years. Very cool guy. You wouldn't be able to tell. Well, no, that's right. You would tell he's Argentinian, but he wasn't your typical Argentinian. You know. No.
He did you with the.
I think he lived here in the States for a very long time,
Yeah,
so he kind of lost the accent a little bit.
little bit.
But he was a cool guy. I really liked him.
Yeah, because once you get here, you got to get rid of that accent. Yeah, I got to get rid of this shit.
Oh, you don't have to get rid of it.
I'm just breaking your balls.
You don't have to get rid of it. So they have a promotion now.
Yeah, these boxes.
Wow, look at
Opus X. They got a great selection of Opus X. One of my favorite. I just showed Stogies
this
love,
color. I love this color.
and we got the whole oral. I got a whole bunch of Opus X.
Opus 6X.
I'm gonna see if homeboy will bring them the bag.
Some clients, some potential buyers. It's cheap. Buy 4. This thing is gorgeous. I mean, they really have a really great selection.
They do. They do.
It's surprisingly small, but it's surprisingly well stocked. It really has.
So they have everything. They got boxes. If you want boxes, if you want to get whole boxes, if they take you to a brand that you like,
and they're not
boxes.
And it's not a small store in the. Well, I mean, obviously, if you go.
I mean, but they have it like.
But they have the right. They have the right thing.
Can you bring that bag of Opus X's that I got? We're gonna. So y'all gotta come to Stogies and show some love. I came and show some love.
Absolutely.
For letting us hang out in the back and do this. Yeah, man. We gotta go.
So yeah. How you doing?
Yeah.
We got customers coming in and out, obviously.
Thank you, sir.
Some of them are very shy. Come on. Come on, go there. Get back here.
Goodie bag. Look at this.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Let's see. We got.
I think I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do like. I'm gonna like.
No way. I don't. I'm gonna like. Yeah. This one's getting staffed. Yeah. But we got an Opus X, a 20 for Beta City. They got a bunch, man. They got a bunch. All of these are different. So I'm happy I was able to get a variety of.
What you got? Let me say
first. Stogie.
What you got?
Opus X. All Opus X.
So why'd you get the thin ones? I don't like.
I just got a one of every single one. They have actually. I do. They have their distinct in flavor, right? Like every cigar, right, has a distinct flavor. But so there's a brand that I really, really, really love. It's called Guardian of the Farm. I love those, dude. It's got to be one of my favorite. And I shied away from it because it was thin, so I didn't think it would have like a great flavor. And then I was educated, but it said that flavor comes from the wrapper mostly.
Yeah.
Right? So I didn't know that.
Is that correct coming in?
Yeah. The flavor comes from the wrapper. The filler's good. It smokes. It has its own distinct flavor. But what you get,
it's the wrapper.
Yeah. Well, that's what's important. And then so because I shied away from the thin cigars because I was like, it's weird. And then my favorite cigar. So now I just, I try it. I try them all. I like a pit.
It's an interesting
variety of the spice of life.
It's an interesting part.
Yeah, dude, I got a whole gang of these bad boys, and they're reasonably priced.
What do you feel? And you think it's just a? Because see, for me, a cigar has to have a certain thickness to it.
That's because you like them in your mouth. Nice.
I like a thick,
don't you?
Thick one, body. God.
No.
Listen, it is an oral fixation. So you spoke to, so you're like, So he said, if I'm going to do it, I got to do it.
Well, yeah.
I don't want it to go on. I don't want it to go on. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right.
Do it, bro.
I'm going to do it right. But that's okay. So, yeah. So, I don't know. The thin ones to me, like the Churchill. Is it Churchill?
The Churchills are the long ones.
The long ones. Yeah, I don't get that one. You look like the penguin when you're smoking it.
No,
it's like,
what Cohibo makes the Liguero. Isn't that a long, the Lancero.
Yeah, Lancero's a long skinny one.
Yeah. But, I feel like everything has its purpose, no?
No.
And not every cigar, because a cigar's a process, right? You're going to sit down. It's not smoking a cigarette. I used to smoke cigarettes. I still from time to time, but I'm not a fan of them. It's not a ritual, right? Where smoking a stogie is ritualistic in nature. You sit down.
Oh yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
You get a little soda water or whatever, un cafe. Like in the morning, that's when you get these little short stories, these little shorties. So you sit down and it's just enough for your cigar. For your coffee. 15 minutes. You sit on the balcony looking at the beach. Yeah, you smoke through that one about 15. This is about 10, 15 minutes, right? One of these.
Oh, the shorty ones.
Yeah, the short ones. The short ones. Right? With a cup of coffee.
I used to call those the dog walkers.
Yeah.
It was like, that's what it would take me to walk my dog.
I used to walk to the beach when I lived in Melbourne, and I'd have my coffee and one of those, the Hemingway short stories. Arturo Fuentes, the little record, the Hemingway short stories. And I would have one of those. I would buy those things by the handful like this, and just throw them in my box. Couple, maybe 3-4 mornings out of the week with my coffee, sit on the beach till I could walk, you know what I mean? Get a little drive, like 2-minute drive, and then sit there, man. I smoke my, sunrise, sun, a little ocean, a little meditation, right? That ritualistic sit down with my stogie, but I don't have an hour. I don't have 45 minutes. I got 10, 15 minutes, right? So I get a little shorty with my coffee. If you're going to have a long conversation with your boy, a couple, 3-4 glasses of scotch, Yeah.
You see, I cannot. I mean, I like I said, I had the dog walkers. Yeah. The little shorty ones. But I don't know. To me, smoking a cigar is about having a conversation. It's like I succeeded in the day. I did what I needed to do. And now I'm going to sit down and give myself a prize. That's my prize.
Yeah, no, for sure. You sit in the back, and the day
sit in the back. I reflect about everything I did.
Usually I don't really smoke a lot of cigars. I usually smoke.
Don't ever say that when you're working at the.
I usually smoke occasionally.
Okay. We're talking about cigars, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually maybe once a month or so.
Okay. Oh, wow. You really don't smoke.
Yeah. Whenever I'm in the house, I got nothing to do. I go into the back.
Okay.
I have my little humidor there, and I just smoke. Yeah. Usually the cigars that I have are little hand-me-downs from reps.
Okay.
Yeah. Occasionally I buy, and then if I buy, I usually smoke something mild, like like Oliva, Connecticut, something like that. Yeah. I go mild.
But you don't smoke. Like you don't.
No, I'm not. No. I know I was about to say I work at a cigar shop, but
no. Listen, I mean, sometimes it's good not to consume your own merchandise.
Or don't learn how to
Yeah. I mean, I could work.
Yeah.
I would lose my shit.
No, man. No, you know what it is? It's like anything.
Once you have smoking a cigar, you're smoking a cigar all day.
That's what you said.
You smoke 10 cigars
in the beginning. You would smoke a couple cigars a day, but after a while, it becomes the norm. And you're like, listen, even the bad bitch is annoying to somebody, right? Even the bad bitch, there's a guy that doesn't want to be around that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Like once you add it and it's yours. Do you know what I mean? Like once it's there,
I don't think
maybe me, but I get tired of shit.
I don't.
It's like
I don't.
Once I get it, I get tired of it. It just becomes normal, right?
Now working for
it doesn't become sexual anymore.
Try another one. That one doesn't.
That's you, bro.
No. That's kind of like working in a strip club and telling me you're not gonna have sex with all the strippers.
I would for a while.
Yeah.
Like, I don't fucking good. You would for a while.
I don't know.
But then after a while, you're gonna be like, bro, I want to fuck a regular bitch. Right? I want to fuck a college chick. Or like because they don't have the brain. They don't have the mindset. It's like,
go back to the cigars because we never enough track again.
Listen, I didn't know we had a track. I thought we were just going where we go, bro. Every other day.
That's terrible. So what's the most sold cigar that you see all the time being sold? What are the brands?
Usually Fuente or Padron.
Padron here in Miami is strong.
Yeah.
They're good smokes.
Do you think it's because of the marketing or you think because of the cigars?
No, I think it's a great cigar.
Yeah.
Marketing as well, but I think it's a great cigar. I think the quality of it is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But the Padrons?
The Padrons. Fuente is good too. I like Fuente as well.
Yeah.
But if I had to go with Fuente or Padron, I would go Padron.
No, I'm a Fuente. I had a couple Patrons. You know what? I think it's, for me, they're spicier, right?
The Fuentes?
No, the Patrons.
Yeah.
Are a bit spicier.
Yeah.
Right?
Interesting.
And I can't just, right, look. There is some cigars you can smoke with nothing.
Yeah.
Some cigar, right? Like those real strong ones, you need you need something, man. Or like a strong whiskey, some chilled, scotch or something.
Mm.
Some are mild, you smoke with a, at least for me, right? With a coffee and like a pairing, right?
Yeah.
Like anything, like a wine pairing with food.
Yeah.
I feel like you could pair shit with your stogie, even food, right? Like a charcoal.
Absolutely.
You get the flavors, but then you get the flavor of the cigar. You're like, this is
when I do the barbecue and cigar,
Yeah. Yeah, usually we do usually cook a chunk of meat.
Yeah. That's when we did ribs. I did ribs in different ways and pork belly. and smoked it for like 4 hours.
Okay. Yeah,
That one came out really good.
It was good.
We were a little bit intoxicated, but yeah,
with John,
it did help.
With John, I brought a piece of Wagyu that I had at the house. Like, I was like, I'm not cooking that shit. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm not cooking that.
By the way, I found out A5 is the highest. I thought
I know
10 was the highest.
I remember you talking on that.
Yeah.
I was sitting there. I was like, bro.
No, you were right.
I'm glad. I know I was right.
Well, I didn't know you were
no, but now you know.
But I know.
Remember,
there's no that you know that I know.
Just remember, it's 2 rules. I'm always right.
I know.
And if you think that I'm wrong, I've heard of rule 1.
Yeah. No.
My parents used to say that to me.
No shit.
But no, I be right a lot.
I know. Got customers. Yeah, they're coming up.
You gotta work, bro.
We're bringing good luck to the store.
The good vibes, baby. So I got one of my opuses sitting here to start before I got a surprise on the way.
We got a surprise on the way.
I got a Glenlivet 14 on the way.
We've been given the green light.
Give me the green light so I can drink along.
Don't sing.
Mm.
We want our viewers to stick around.
3 more scotches, bro. I sound like Sinatra.
Uh-huh. In your mind. So if you haven't been to Stogies, I highly recommend it. It's in Kendall. It's really, really nice place. It's chilled. It's a good place to just chillax, let the day go by, especially in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You know, they got good pricing. They sell about, the average, they have I would say maybe 5 to 10%, a little bit less than the most places. So they have really good pricing, which is, it's a good thing if you're looking for a nice place. Is that
who's pinging?
Who's pinging? Somebody's pinging. So yeah. So back to the sex dolls.
Look, there's the deliveries. Look, there's the deliveries.
Is it the Jordan?
Yeah, no. So I ordered. I ordered a bottle of Glenlivet pizza. I ordered this shit to fucking Uber Eats the alcohol to my apartment. And then when I realized after I confirmed, I was like, "Fuck!" They didn't let me cancel.
Oh,
so now I have a bottle at the house.
That is funny.
For children's sake. Yeah, that is.
So tell us about you.
So. I have a question. What is your opinion on sex dolls?
Sex dolls. I mean, you want to get one?
Yeah.
Now, you know what? But I wouldn't. You know what? I wouldn't mind a pocket pussy.
I'm like, that's it. You know what's fucked up? These chicks run around with vibrators in their purse. And if you want a pocket pussy, you're a fucking weirdo, right?
Wait, hold on.
What the fuck?
Running around with vibrators in their
women got vibrators in their purse. They got all kind of sex toys. Listen, I bet you a cucumber, and nobody will think it's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's funny when you see, it's funny when you see a chick leave Publix with a cucumber. You just know.
Like this. You ain't making salad. That's too big for a salad.
Also, we had a whole.
No, you had this need.
No, I had this. Okay, yeah, it's true.
He has a theory.
I still have the theory.
Okay.
Now let me throw it on. So, how old are you?
30.
30. Okay, so you're in the age range.
Mm-hmm.
So based on the way I've seen lately, relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you in a relationship?
No.
Okay. See that's very telling.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few friends. Around your age.
Uh-huh.
Some are almost like my son. My son is 26, so you could technically be my son.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I was young, we were serial
bangers. You had 3 girls.
No,
because you could have girlfriends and they lived they're 2 miles from each other.
No.
You can have social media and cell phone and shit.
We didn't do that.
Okay.
We didn't do that. Awesome. We did. No, I didn't do that.
You had mad
No.
You had mad bitches.
I did not. I did not.
You're a liar.
It's all lies. So what I did do.
He's trying to keep those exes connected.
Shut up. I might be able to get some back. You're killing my chance. So the reality, what used to happen is you used to go from one girlfriend to the other.
Yeah.
Either you broke up with your girlfriend and then you started dating a new one.
Yeah.
Because you were into somebody else.
Yeah, you just rebound.
No, it's like a rebound. Like you liked that one, you would stop dating this one, you date that one. Or that one left you and you already had the one you wanted to go after as soon as that one left you.
Yeah.
So you start going after that and you start dating one. So I literally went from one relationship. I don't think up to when I got divorced my second time, I don't think I was ever alone. Meaning I don't think I was ever not in a relationship.
Yeah.
But now I find guys in their 20s and 30s that they've been alone for 2-3 years.
Yeah.
To me, that's mind-boggling because all I could think about was sex.
Yeah.
In fact, I haven't stopped thinking.
Yeah, but
Like, I mean, all I think about is getting late. So imagine, I'm at that age, I'm 20, 30. I mean, you're really thinking about sex.
Yeah.
But it's
Sometimes,
but
I'm thinking about getting rich, bro.
But it might, if that urge is such a strong urge, and you are that age, and yet there's something so wrong with society today, not with women in particular. I would say society because it's not their fault. You know, we're at fault too.
I like how you said that.
We are. It's you know, we're all at fault.
Speak for yourself.
That the men in their 30s and 20s that would normally be in a relationship are single.
Yeah.
And they're happy single.
Yeah. Because right now, in my opinion, back then it's different than how it is now.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think men and women now are not really that serious. Coming from dating wise, I think now there's just a lot of hooking up. But I think that when it comes to dating,
you think the hooking up is more prevalent than like, for example, if I hooked up with, because I used to hook up too.
Yeah.
I used to be single.
Yeah.
I went to a nightclub. I went dancing. I went to a party. Whatever. I met a girl.
Yeah.
We hooked up that night. And then the next day we would date. Like after it wasn't like I banged you, bang, slam, thank you, ma'am, and then move on.
Yeah.
It was bang, slam, give me your number. I give you a call tomorrow, and I'll bang you again.
Yeah.
And then I'll bang you again, and then we're girlfriend and boyfriend.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I
need somebody's ID, bro. That check the over.
I need a
I'm a driving license.
Oh, okay. Why did I believe you're 21?
Bro, look at my old ass. My old ass. How'd you?
Are you kidding me?
No.
Tell her to come here.
They're going to scan right now.
Que se venga para acá. Oh, she has to scan it.
It's got to get scanned. Yeah. I was like, bro, look at my face. The oldest dirt.
Mira que me está buscando la FBI. Mira que me escapé de Cuba el otro día, así que... So I think that's the major issue. I mean, I see that big difference now. I know I have a few, good friends that it's been a while.
Yeah.
And they're not. And they travel by themselves.
Yeah.
Like I never even thought about traveling by myself. I never thought about being.
Yeah. Hold on, bro. I got to get involved in this because I'm hearing this, and I'm like, bro, I've been running around. And I've been running around single since the end of 2018, loving life. I had a little relationship. I had this, little, but it was long distance for most of it. It was long distance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But I've been running around single like a mother, getting laid. I know, like running around. This single shit is the dream. I never to be.
You're an odd dog.
Listen, I want to just say I will never settle down.
To be single, sometimes it's a good thing. It's something. I feel like it's a good thing. No. I feel like sometimes it's a good thing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We're all human. We do want to be with somebody sometimes, but sometimes it's best to be single by yourself.
Do you feel that one of the major reasons is because, like, I've been watching, a lot of TikTok and all that shit. Obviously, when I started doing the podcast, I had to do some research, and I see there's two camps. There's the ultra traditional, Christian, value. The woman has to be a virgin, and if they wear a miniskirt, they're a whore, and they're too much for. In my case, that's completely the opposite. I want a woman that's been around, that has experience. Man, I want 40 virgins. I want 40 whores. I don't know about a whore, but I want her to know what she's doing.
Así puta, hacen cosas.
Yeah, I mean, filthy. I want to learn a trick or something,
I want to do like the movies. I want to do like in the movie, mom.
But then they have another issue, which is the money issue. They want you to have a certain level of success.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the success, it's like, well, you're not boyfriend material. You're not future marriage material.
Yeah, I feel like that's how the women are now.
Yeah,
a lot of them, especially here in Miami.
and it's funny, because like they say in these TikTok and stuff like that, they start asking. They ask for equality,
Yeah,
which already it's kind of dumb.
yeah,
Because they're making $50,000 a year, and they want a guy that makes $200,000.
yeah,
So already the equality went out the window.
yeah.
Then they want a guy that's 6'2", 6'1", and they're 5'3".
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
equality just went out the window.
Yeah.
Then they want somebody that can teach them and direct them and help them. And so if I'm helping you and I'm teaching you, then I'm superior to you.
Yeah.
So therefore that goes out the window.
Yeah.
So we go right back to
And that's why, honestly, sometimes I like being single because I don't want to deal with that. And I don't, I see how a lot of women are now.
Yeah.
And, it's very hard to find, especially here.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Miami's
very
tough.
hard to find, especially in Miami, to find a good girl. There's some out there.
Yeah, of course.
Very rare, but there's some. Can't say that there's not, but it's just now, especially women now, they're very, it's different. It's not like how it was.
No, it's not back in the, it's not back in the day.
Yeah.
Definitely ain't back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's why. But it feels like we're getting sidetracked.
No, we were talking about Colombia.
Listen,
He's getting there.
Who, me?
You.
Yeah, Colombia, dog. I fucking love it out there.
Why? Didn't you say recently?
No, okay,
so
we were just talking about this.
We were just talking about this.
Because I love it out in Medellin, like the weather, the food, the drinks, and you're like,
but what do you really
like? I was like, bro, you know what? I give us it. He knows.
Yeah.
So it ain't that. It's like, but they're different. How their demeanor, right? So that's a plus to me. You know what I'm saying? They treat you like you the prize.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what? Look, I'm not a millionaire. Nothing.
Yeah.
I do well. I can
Yeah, he is.
And the money goes further.
Yeah.
Your money goes further down there. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I could be a sugar daddy. Not in Miami.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is.
For real. Because you know what? To be honest, I don't want nothing else, bro.
No, but I think ultimately at the end of the day, because there's a lot of guys that are doing that. They're moving. They're first of all, they're working remote. That is, you're exporting jobs. You're exporting people going to live over there. And then when they get over there, they realize that the women over there are still old fashioned. They're still like, they're still they cook, they clean. And they don't have. It's not an issue for them. It's not like
she close natural. Sirven el plato todo.
because that's the way it was raised.
You know what I'm saying? Like back in the days, where, the women would serve to her man.
Yeah.
Before she goes and get the thing. What household? What kind of household did you grow up in?
In a Cuban household.
Right. So
There you go.
Yeah.
So the man got served. Pops got served first, and it was like that. But that was her. Like she felt like this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
But motherfucker was paying all the bills. She didn't have to work. Maybe work a little bit, but he was the breadwinner. He was doing everything he had to do to provide for the family. Yeah. So it was like a, boom, we're going to meet in the middle. I take care of you, I'll build you up. While you go outside and take care of us.
This is the problem when you're talking about middle class.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the man going out and supporting?
Yeah, but hoy en día you need two incomes.
You can't do it.
You need two incomes.
You need two incomes. Even if a guy's making $100,000,
she got to be my plato.
You're good at the girl.
Plato.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you make $100,000.
Well, and that's a good reason why. So then all of a sudden now the woman is working, the man's working, the man's bringing 100, the woman's bringing 100. Who's making dinner for who?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
both bringing 100.
Now, so in a way, it's not so much the fault of the woman or the man. It's the fault of the society.
It's the fault of the government, right?
It's a fault of the how you're living.
Well, see, it comes, like they say a lot of stuff is caused by the breakdown of the nuclear family.
Yeah.
We're designed to have mom and dad, right? Like the pair.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman nurtures, raises, cares for the children.
Mm.
The man provides, protects, leads. You know what I'm saying? I'm a guide us. I'm going to do the things, man. You got my back. You hold me down. You hold the kids down. I'm going to hold us all down. Let's go, right?
Yeah. That's true.
But they don't raise the prices on everything.
Yeah.
So they raised the prices, and then they did the women's liberation movement, which was, in my opinion, well, what I've heard, I agree with. It's not my opinion. I've heard several people say it, and I was like, man, you know what? I agree with that, is that they did it because so they were only taxing half the population.
Yeah.
Now we get to tax the extra people. We get poor people. We get to tax, and we get their kids.
Yeah.
And now their kids are in our schools full time. Full time. You get it, man. Realistically, you get a couple hours a day with your kid, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, so
Not even.
So you don't get to raise your children.
Not even.
The government's taking everybody's money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now we've lost that because of that live movement. And I even seen an interview that one of the
but I don't.
David Rockefeller said that then they did it on purpose. This is what David Rockefeller, one of these Rockefellers said.
I
They're
agree,
reporting.
but that's what I'm saying. I don't think the live movement had nothing to do with the. I think the wrong. I think that.
But listen, they
I think the people that
pushed the liberation movement for all the things I just said.
I know that's what I'm
You
saying.
know what I mean? And now they broke up the nuclear family. Now there's no mom and dad in the house raising the children, right? Like, and that's to me that's going to break down the fabric of society. Or family, you know.
Yeah,
break it down though.
Already broke it.
Yeah, you know,
it doesn't exist anymore. And the divorce rate the other day, I was looking up the divorce rate. It's not up to like 66, 67%.
You know, and that's
because now it's not. People are not staying together. Now it's
and then if you look at the ones that are staying together, they're fucking.
It's because it's because he doesn't want to give up half his shit.
Or they can't even afford getting divorced.
Yeah.
And if they do, I like the other
crazy.
I met a guy. The guy was like in 7th, and he was telling me that he just got married. And I looked at him, I go, "You just got married?" He was 70 years old, just got married. And I'm like,
what'd you wait?
What?
What'd you wait?
Why? Why would you get married like I said? He goes, well, to be honest, he said, we got married because I have disability and she has no sé qué. And he basically explained this whole thing that if they get married, they can live in assisted living and they have all these advantages. So they got married because of the fun.
That.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but that's how back in the day used to get married. Like, listen, you're going to marry this motherfucker because his dad is the ruler over here, right?
Yeah.
He's the Dutch of whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah, correct.
You know, of these lands, and then we are families together, and we're going to be a bigger family now. We're going to own more shit.
Yeah.
So, you know what? To me, fuck, if you're going to get married for something like that, right? Like,
yeah,
but I because you're in love.
So
because I'm in love.
So
what's the government got to do with us being in love and me saying I want to be with you forever?
I don't know what the government has.
Oh, listen, I'll do the wedding.
I don't know why the
We're going to the court. I can't sign any government papers.
Yeah, but
we can do the wedding. I get you the ring.
Because that's what girls want. They want
the spectacle. They want because they've been told since they were little girls. The princess, the
And in my opinion, to be honest, I don't believe in marriage. I don't believe in marriage like that. But I get when a woman wants to be in a dress, they want to be in a dress, they want to do all that. You know, I get it. You know what I mean? But I just don't.
If I want to provide, hold on. I'm going to provide and take care of you. Whether we have that commitment, right? Like you have a commitment under God.
Hold on. Why don't you believe in that?
I've heard too many stories. I've heard too many nasty stories, sad stories. Complicated, and I'm at a point in my life of why would I want to not live, because I learn from people. I learn from people's mistakes, and I learn, you know, when somebody sits there and tells me something, you know what I mean, I listen. You know what I mean?
Like, I'm going to try to avoid that pothole.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And now that I'm taking advantage of it. Exactly. And now I'm taking advantage of it. I'm young and I see that, and you know, I don't want to. You know, I don't want to end up like that. I don't want to, you know.
For you, you don't want to have those.
I want to be as happy as I can for the rest of my life, as long as I can live, and you know, and
having somebody else isn't going to make you happy, but on the contrary, and, you know, if you're not happy with who you are,
I believe that first, before you meet anybody, you have to love yourself.
Preach.
You have to love yourself before you love anybody else. Me, I'm very prideful. I have a lot of pride. I'm very sure of myself. I'm very, you know, I know what I want, and I'm just that kind of person that I don't take any chance.
So the concept of the idea of a family, kids, and all that, it's not something that you find appealing.
But you know what? If it ever happens to me, I'm fine. You know, I like children. You know, I would like to have a child one day, and you know what I mean. And I'm the type that if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
Then no about it, you know?
Yeah. If it doesn't happen, then it's okay. It doesn't happen.
Now, what would constitute it happen? Like what? Oh, go ahead. What's that? Clients. We got clients.
You know what? All right, since I'll take in. I'll answer the door. What constitutes
No, it's very interesting because
like then I didn't pull out at the time.
Yeah.
That's what constitutes it happening. And it happened to me twice.
Twice?
That I know that I'm aware of.
But you still love them.
Whoopsie. No, I love them to death. I'm loving that. And you know what? It was whoops, but it was, I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't change it for the world. They changed.
And that's
My
why
daughter changed me. You know what I'm saying? My
why
daughter changed me, made me a better man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
It did. It did.
Of course it does.
She did.
But that does it to everybody. But that's why I write in my book.
You got to get to the second. Right when you start fucking, you might as well twist it up. So that way you got to worry. Listen, bro, that way you just don't pull out ever.
Listen, every person I've spoken about has looked at me like I'm from another
Take
planet.
the bullets out the gun. I think it's genius.
I think it's genius too.
Because it's reversible.
Absolutely.
It's reversible.
And if it's and it's reversible, and it's something that you would consciously want to have it.
Yeah, and you got to go through the process. Yes.
Not a I'm drunk, I'm high, and
then whoopsie. Whoopsie. Because you said, you were talking about when's the right time, and I said for me is that when I don't pull out quick enough. So
no, it's interesting because I'm currently writing a book. It's called How to Be a Man in the 21st Century.
Okay.
And one of the controversial, let's say, points that I bring up right away is as soon as you turn 18, you should get a vasectomy.
Okay.
Like as soon as you turn 18,
Yeah.
you know, you should get a vasectomy.
Okay.
And my concept is this: if I have a son that turns 18, and I go, here's a loaded gun. Whenever you get in trouble, you pull this thing out and you shoot somebody. Or if somebody attacks you or you feel threatened, you go ahead and use it. I don't explain anything else. How to use the gun, how to put the gun in the sand.
Like, you get to watch a bunch of movies about it.
Yeah, you don't want all the violent you want.
Yeah, violent movies.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think the outcome is going to be?
Bad.
You're gonna catch bodies. You're gonna be bad.
He's gonna kill a few people.
Well,
right. So it's the same thing with the penis. You know,
man.
When you
do you agree that it's killing people? Abortions are killing people?
No.
Why are you fighting? Because I feel attacked right now.
I don't feel abortion kills people.
I feel attacked.
You know,
I'm pro-choice, dog.
I'm pro-choice.
Yeah.
I'm pro-choice. I'm actually pro, BG.
No.
I'm one of them. What? So what are we doing? So what are you doing? I'm not ecstatic.
No, I'm pro-choice. I'm pro the woman selecting they want to help.
But see, you know what? Chris Rock, or I think Chris Rock?
Yeah.
One of these comedians was like,
you want me to
or Dave Chappelle.
Dave
Chappelle was like,
it was Chris Rock.
You want to keep it?
It's Chris.
Well, I should decide whether I want to abandon them.
Yeah.
That sounds like Dave Chappelle. That sounds like
no.
It's one of those motherfuckers.
No.
And I was like, bro, but I agree.
Yeah.
I told you I didn't want this fucking thing.
I don't know.
You kept it. It's your responsibility.
I don't know if you ever saw
what you choose.
Hold on. Go ahead. Chris Rock had one that it was hilarious. He goes, so when your girlfriend gets pregnant, you have two options, right? He goes, the first one is, baby, I'm so happy. We're going to be a family. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Second option is, so what you going to do?
Yeah. And then they have a tribunal.
He says, because you don't want to say the word abortion. Point at all. You want to say,
no. Oh, God, no.
Because if she decides to have it, one day, you're cruising up to the crib, the baby's playing in the front yard. He's about 5-6 years old. You go up to it and go, hey, little man,
fuck you.
Fuck you doing? Fuck you, motherfucker. I'm alive.
And also, so funny story when I had my daughter, there was whoopsie. And we were talking about it when you were gone. It's like, best thing that ever happened to me. It wasn't planned. I didn't want kids, right? Like, but I tell you, it was the best thing that happened to me. Changed my life. Made me a man. Made me a better man, right? Made me think differently.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be the way to do it.
Well, no. So, no, I get it. So I remember I was like, fuck, I'm fucking young, 20s, like, with the chick that you don't want to have a baby with, you like, man, I'm looking for exes. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do the coward shit.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm part of the kids that I pay and do things. I've been around, you know what I mean? So I couldn't do the coward shit. So, I did a sneaky jigsaw off DNA test. Yeah. we're gonna be 99.999% sure.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't need one though. Everybody was like, "Bro, you kidding me?"
You know how many?
You're like, "Yeah, that's your kid."
Yeah.
Do you know how many? Still, I need man.
I did it, honey.
You know,
and now if my
do you know how many men?
I swabbed your ass.
How many men are with the kid that's not theirs? You know,
This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
It's got to be 10, 15, 20%.
yeah, pretty hard saying.
We need a stat guy.
It's like that line from Gold Digger from Kanye West.
And on the 80th birthday, we found out what it is.
Yeah.
You can see him in the Super Bowl any given Sunday.
But you know, I
Drive off it.
you know, it's funny that you brought that up because are you very religious? No,
I believe in God, but I'm not.
but you know, a church go, you know, like a fanatic every weekend. Yeah, so I find that the ones that are fanatic religious, they still have that idea of like marriage and you know they have that programming because you know ultimately at the end of the day, we are all programmed.
Yeah.
Right?
By what we consume on a daily basis.
No, around
Anything we consume.
everything. I mean, we are basically our product of our society, of our religion, of our parents, of our schooling.
Yeah.
We are that product.
Yeah.
You know, whatever information, you know, like what's the perfect life? You know, go to school, graduate, go to college, get a job, you know, get a nice house, get a nice girl, have some kids, you know, then the kids have kids, then you become a grandparent, then you die.
Yeah.
That's life, right? No, that's not life. That's what that society wants you to do.
Yeah.
Because that's easy. That's easy to control.
Yeah, good little taxpayer.
Yeah, because if you have some kids, now you have responsibility. Like he said, when my daughter was born, it helped me to mature.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Got
But
a whole life I got to
but
take.
why is maturing a good thing?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the question.
Yeah.
Why is it all of a sudden?
Because you can't. Because listen, when I was a child, I acted like a child, I thought like a child, and I did things like a child. But when you become a man, you have to let those childish things go, and you have to think like a man and act like a man.
So
and that's why maturing. Now, you are who you
why
are.
is that
I'm
good?
the
Why is that
most
good?
immature motherfucker.
Why is that good?
Because I think it's good.
Well, I know because
Man, bro, you can't be a lost soul, man. You gotta have purpose. Man has to have purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have a purpose. You know what I mean? And a man, like, so if you're just drifting, no, I'm serious.
No, I know a point. I'm gonna let you talk, and then I'm gonna explain something.
If you're just drifting, right? And it's like, I'm just gonna get money, but I'm out here. You know what I mean? Doing. You know, everybody wants to be successful, right? You're a man. You want to have nice. At least me, I want to have nice shit, take nice trips.
Yeah.
I want to fucking live good, comfortable, eat good food. Like that's right.
Yeah.
Some people don't want that. Some people want to live in the woods or bare minimum, right? Like whatever that's what you want. You know what I mean? So it just made me think differently. You know what I mean? Now that I had a kid, you know what it was?
I went through the same experience. I know what you're talking about.
I was wearing my pants hanging off my ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Dressed in a certain way, acting a certain way. And as you see now, that change happened after I had my kid. Like, you know, and I was like, man, I don't want to be like, I'm an example for somebody.
Yeah.
I got to be a good example. What do I think a good man looks like, acts like? How does he move? How does he maneuver through life?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
Now,
I had to
but this is
be an example for somebody.
Correct, but this is the question is this.
You know what I mean?
Was it the moment for you to become a man?
Yeah.
I mean,
It was perfect timing.
I don't know. It's
The universe don't lie.
the way that you do something tells you a lot about yourself. So, for example, in your case, let's say you're single, right? And let's say you put yourself together, because this is part of the book.
Yeah.
How to be a man in the 21st century.
Mm-hmm.
It's about how to become the man, what he's talking about, the process that he went through without having a kid, without getting married.
Yeah.
You know, getting your shit together for the possibility if in the future you want to have a family.
Yeah.
Right? First, what do? First, you study and you find your career.
Yeah.
That's the first. What's your passion? What do you like? What do you enjoy? What do you want to dedicate yourself to?
Mm-hmm.
Some people know it at 10 years old. Some people know it at 20. Some people know it at 30. Some people know it at 40.
Yeah.
Some people never know it.
Yeah.
So it's not an easy thing to do. So first you got to do that. And I think that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
Find your vocation, find your
niche.
passion, find your niche,
Yeah.
whatever it is. If it's cutting grass, I don't give a fuck what.
Yeah.
Whatever
You're a
it is.
millionaire for long.
Oh, I know.
You have the right mindset and have the right work ethic. You have a fleet.
Dude, they got
You don't know if but is that what you want? Maybe you just want to fucking slice out a living, right? Like everybody got different what they want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Some people want to take over the world. Some people want just their little corner of
So then after that, while you're doing that, you're doing your physical, meaning your health.
now.
You know, working out, eating well, taking care of yourself. Again, these are all steps that you need to take by yourself.
Yeah.
Not because you're pressured into doing it because you had a kid.
No.
I mean, that's good. You're doing a good thing.
Yeah.
You did a bad thing, and out of that bad thing came out a good thing.
Yeah.
But that's really not the way you should be doing.
Yeah.
Then your mental,
Proactive.
your mental health, right? Learning to be by yourself, happy.
Yeah.
You know, valuing yourself, understanding that you are a valuable person, and this and that.
Yeah.
So once you put all these things together, then you're going to get to the economy part.
Yeah.
You're going to buy a house. You're going to do an investment.
Yeah.
Then you're going to get to an age between the ages of 30, 40, or even 50. Then now you can decide consciously, I want to have a kid and I want to get married.
Yeah.
And now you're going to start looking for the correct person
Yeah.
that that's going to add to your life.
Yeah.
That it's going to be a valued part of your life, that they're going to have the same value that you have. They're going to have the same outlook.
They're going to raise their kids the way you want your kids to be raised.
I know people that get married, and then after they get married, they're like, I want him to be Christian. Oh, I want him to be Jewish.
Y'all didn't think about this shit before y'all got it.
Like, what the fuck?
But, so yeah, you know, but I think for everybody, like it took me, because I'm fucking hard-headed, but maybe, you write the book, but look, it took me to have serious health issues. I gained a bunch of weight. I got minging shit. You know, I'm super unhealthy, a bunch of problems.
Yeah.
And that's what it took for me to go. That's what that's part of it, right? To become the man provider. And then you spoke about the physical fitness and health. It took for me to have a big scare late in life, 35 years old. I had a scare, and that's what made me go, you know what, bro?
Yeah.
I can't. They told me I had like a 10% chance of getting esophageal cancer. 10%. I was like, that's way too much.
Yeah. Then I get what doctors nowadays.
You know, you read it up. They give you their diagnosis.
Yeah.
But they give you the diagnosis and you read about it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
And then you go and you read the WebMDs and
That's the moment. Hospital
of WebMDs.
I was going to get a heart attack and this leukemia.
No.
And like, okay.
Don't go to WebMD, man. They tell you that you're going to die tomorrow.
Yeah. I have sniffles, so I was
able through diet, exercise, and lifestyle change till now I don't have Barrett's esophagus anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I fixed it.
Yeah.
But it sucked, right, at first, but you get that odumbre, you know what I'm saying? And you fall back. I'm a little bit out of shape right now. I have surgery, and I've been but you have to pull it back, right? It's like life is the ebb of the flows, right? It's not always peaks, right? You know what I'm saying? So
now I'm gonna
if you mindful of the betterment of I slacked off today, but tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? I get back to it, you know?
And that's okay to have those days. Have those days. Cheat on your diet. And
you should.
Because I mean, you know, I know I'm gonna sound like fucking Dr. Phil here, but it's good because life's too short, man. You just gotta. It's okay to have days, and you know, it's okay to not feel.
Take a break. Yeah, and you know, it's called.
You gotta sharpen the axe.
Stop.
Yeah. You gotta sharpen the axe.
Or smell the flowers.
There's days
smell the flowers. You know, relax.
There's days where you feel like you can take on the world, and there's days that
you don't want to do that.
Yeah, but you know what? The day you don't feel like nothing, you need to still try to go take over the world. That's the difference, though. You can't. On every day that you feel like you don't feel good, you got to just keep moving. Yeah, you can feel that way, but nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
You know, you don't have to be at your best, but you need to continue the path.
I think that's a good mindset when you're doing something. Like when you're doing something like working out and stuff like that. But I do believe that
you're so good.
Everybody should have a mulligan. Everybody should have one day out of the month or 2 days out of the month.
Absolutely.
That you don't want to do shit. You don't want to take a shower. You don't want to get out of bed. You want to go to the beach. You want to just fucking vegetate.
You need that. Agreed.
Man, you need because.
But you can't just take one of those.
Don't come. Well, that's not true. Ideas don't come when you're working, but it's about getting out of the game and looking in from the outside, looking from a different perspective. Now, this is something interesting. When you were saying, that's why I was letting you talk, when you were talking about, growing up and this and that. Now, this was something interesting. I was reading a study the other day about the FBI and the CIA and NASA. They were trying to figure out how to hire more intelligent people, geniuses.
Yeah.
People that would bring, certain level of...
they could fake a better moonlight.
Whatever it is that they need them to do, they would bring it. So they started doing a study, and they started looking at kids at the 5-year-olds, and to identify the geniuses so they could train them as they grow up. Now, this is interesting.
The kids with more free play, right?
Hold on. You're not gonna guess this in a million years, but I'm gonna let you try it.
Go ahead.
How many geniuses out of 100 kids? What percentage out of 100 kids do you think they found that they were geniuses?
Like 10, 20.
What do you say?
I say it's
14. 14%.
You ready for this?
Go ahead.
80%.
Oh, well.
Even more.
It's crazy. 80%. Now, this was the funny thing. They left the kids alone. They came back when they were 10 years old. They did the study again.
And they got less and less.
How many of those that were geniuses? 80%.
That's what it 20.
What was it?
20. 33.
Went up to 50%.
Oh.
Ay, cada 10 años se baja un
By the time they were graduating, there was only 2%.
No shit.
So that's what I was telling you about growing up. When people talk about growing up, in my mind, what I hear is restriction. What I hear is, I tell the teacher, I remember one time I wanted to paint the tree red, and the teacher was like, no, the trees are green. And I was like, I like it red.
You're an artist, though. You know what I'm saying? You
but I mean, like, it was like, and I remember this very clearly. Like, I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, I want it red.
Yeah.
Like, why can't it be red? So I think society stagnates people.
That's the thing. A lot of people take life too seriously, and I mean, in reality, I mean, life is hard. Don't get me wrong, but
not for us. Not for us.
What we're gonna say?
Hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah, right.
You saw the movie, right? Yeah, it's hard out here for a pimp.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
But I feel like people make
I don't know, but
it's more complicated than what it really is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Than what it really is. Life is hard. Don't get me wrong.
What did I forgot who
Make
said
it more complicated.
You suffer more in your imagination than you do in reality.
Yeah.
No, we are our worst enemy. There's no worse enemy in the world than yourself.
Huh?
There's nobody.
Well, there's a perfect thing. There's a
two bitch fight.
There was a saying. I think I know it.
I think I know it.
Where's that line from?
Yeah,
the two bitches.
No, that's me right now. That's him. Two bitches. I can think of two bitches right now. My worst fucking enemy. I mean, it's joking, but you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. No, but I mean, what I'm trying to say is that society, the way that school is set up, school is set up to just basically create workers.
Yeah.
They have the bell.
Yeah, 9-to-5ers. Yeah.
I mean, it's an assembly line. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember graduating from high school. I went to Palmetto High School. It's a fucking great high school. And I was in the advanced kids, but I had some classes that I was not in advanced.
Yeah.
And I remember in English class, because I have ADD and I have dyslexia, and reading for me is torture. And I was never a big reader, but I know how to read. I have to concentrate like a motherfucker to read, but I can read.
Twice as long as you.
Oh, no. My comprehension is very low and this and that. Now I watch a video and I can put together a fucking nuclear missile.
Yeah.
But I can't read about it. I would never be able to do it.
So I'm a visual.
Yeah, I'm visual 100%.
I'm not a read.
So I remember in the class, a kid one time got called to read. He gets up and this motherfucker sounded like he was like he had he was like retarded. Like, Like you had, like the.
Bro, you can't say that on word, bro. What are you doing, bro? You can't say the R word.
You mentally challenged the hard R.
You retarded.
I'm sorry, R.
I'm sorry.
Bro, you can't do the hard R.
I'm sorry. That's what he seemed like. And he wasn't.
I like,
You know,
he can
and he wasn't, but, and he graduated.
Yeah.
So where the hell he graduated from high school without even being able to read.
Bro, they be just pushing him out, man. You know what I don't know, you know what I
Now it's easier to graduate high school. I know a lot of motherfuckers graduating easy.
Yeah, but you don't like, if you go to regular classes, I mean, you are retarded. I mean, you literally are. I mean, the regular normal classes are stupid.
Man, I was
fucking hard R, bro.
I was fucking ESC. I was below the normal. I had some normal classes, but I had mostly ESC classes.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Short bus.
Short bus and everything. And ESC classes were for kids that got in trouble or the kids that just had trouble learning. I had trouble learning.
You know what, though? See, this. I have
just the problem when they say
so when they would take you 5 minutes to learn, it would take me 12 minutes.
Yes, that's not hard handle. That's so true. That's true. The problem is that they weren't presenting the information in a way that you understood it.
Yeah.
They were trying to present you the information.
Cookie cutter.
Yeah.
That works for some, it doesn't work for others.
It's the same thing with medicine. So when you go to the doctor, they want to treat everybody the same.
Broad spectrum antibiotic. So
I don't have the same body as he does. I don't have the same blood type.
No.
I didn't grow up in the same place.
Speaking on the education and the school part, right? Not everybody. Listen, I am not a school person. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what I am.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do good. I was bored. That cookie cutter, mundane shit.
That's what I was
class clown. Right? I was class clown. No, because that's not how I'm built.
Yeah. So people are just not school people.
So
but a lot of successful people,
most entrepreneurs are not fucking school people, right? So I feel like
why?
And then not
you know why?
Right.
Because they don't think the way that a person has been trained to think like an employee. If you are trained to think like an employee, guess what you're going to be? You're going to be a fucking employee.
No, and not everybody's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Some people are workers, right?
Yeah.
Like where their mind, right? And you don't have to be, you can be self-employed. You don't have to be a business owner. You could just be a self-employed dude. They teach you how to, right? Like, all right, this kid, he's got to, like, dude, what do you like to do? What is you, right? You pull the kid aside. These counselors need to take more action, right? And let's say this kid, you know what? This kid's not going to college.
Yeah.
Put him in a trade. Let's send them to trade school.
Yeah.
Teach him to be a mechanic, to do this, to be a plumber. Bro, plumbers make bread.
Yeah.
Bread.
Mm-hmm.
But
AC guys here make bread.
So,
AC guys here.
Bro, and listen.
Oh, that kills you.
I'm telling you,
that shit breaks. Let me tell you, the AC breaks in July.
Yeah.
You pay whatever you need to pay to get Spanish.
So why aren't they need to push certain kids? And maybe you're not an AC guy in your heart, but your entrepreneurial spirit will lead you. You'll be like, well, I'm good at this. I can make
but you
bread,
need to
and it's
know
a brain for it. You need to know. Oh, wait a minute.
How to do that?
I'm gonna, but no, I
if nobody else explains it to you, I
think you're designed that.
No,
I think some people.
I disagree.
Their brain, like that's why there's Picassos, and that's why there's Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's why there's a finance gurus, right? Because the motherfucker's just wired different, bro.
Yeah.
And he just happened, the reason he's the best at it, he just happened to tap into what he's really good at and work that muscle. Like, what's my bread? What comes easy to me?
Yeah.
Instead of saying, what's the hardest thing I could do? What comes easy to me? Now, let me work that motherfucker till I'm the greatest at it.
Yeah.
Because it comes easy to you for a reason, right?
Yeah.
It comes easy because you like it, you feel good about, right? For whatever fucking reason.
No.
You know, because some people listen. No, that's why there's
no. I
you know what I mean. But don't
agree.
Like
I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you. I'll agree that certain people have certain characteristics.
Like, people are salesmen.
They're natural.
Everybody has a natural.
No.
Something.
I understand that, but I will say this: if you practice something, eventually you will master it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. You know, there's a great story about an archer that goes into a town and the guy is fucking throwing, arrows and he's hitting apples and he's throwing things in the air and he's hitting it. And there was a guy and the whole crowd is going crazy. They're like, oh, this is amazing. And there was a guy there going, meh. The Archer's like hearing, he's hearing that guy. He's not hearing everybody going crazy. He's hearing this guy going, meh, yeah, whatever. So the Archer gets a little pissed and he goes over to the guy and he goes, like, what's the problem? Like, I mean, he goes, yeah, I mean, with practice, anybody can do that.
Yeah.
He goes, what do you mean with practice? Yeah, I mean, if I practice for 5 years throwing the arrow, I'll eventually become good and I'll be able to do the same thing you do.
Yeah.
There's nothing special about it.
Yeah.
It's the time you put in.
So the guy looks at him and goes, so what do you, like, what do you do that's so special? He goes, oh, I'll show you. So the guy takes him to his house and he had these long bottles, very tall bottles, and he would get olive oil and he would pour it and it would go right through a really thin bottle all the way down without touching even the side.
Yeah.
And the Archer looks at him and goes, God damn, that's amazing. Like, how do you do that? He goes, I've been doing that since I'm 5 years old. I can do this with my eyes closed. He goes, like, nobody else can.
Yeah.
So you see, what you do is not special.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is that Michael Jordan.
You are special.
Michael Jordan was an amazing, talented basketball player, but what really outmade Michael Jackson the best
Michael Jordan
was not Michael Jordan. Oh, Michael Jackson too.
You're having another whiskey. Nah, bro, that was Joe Jackson's ass. You ain't that boy dance like that. How you think he learned that? Fuck.
Yeah.
It was Joe Jackson trying to whoop his ass.
That's it. Like, no.
God bless the dead. He's the GOAT.
Don't talk about it.
He's the GOAT.
Don't talk
I'll talk bad about anybody. I'll talk bad about Jesus on you.
He's up in here right now.
I can't get it.
He's sitting with Jesus.
What's the joke?
He's sitting with Jesus. So yeah, I mean, that's another thing. Again, if you play a sport, if you do art, whatever you do,
but listen,
in time you will master whatever it is. So if you do enjoy something and you have no talent, like I didn't know that you can learn how to sing. Like I thought you were either born singer or you would die learn singer.
You can learn, but literally best. The ones already could sing a little bit, and it came a little easier, and then they work that.
Yeah, I think
those are the ones that are the best.
I know
the best. That's why I say find
that's
something
thing that
comes natural to you.
Really good. I know.
Nah.
How many restaurants are there in Miami?
shit ton,
Right?
shit ton.
Why is there so many?
Shit ton. That should be an official unit of measurement. We need to put it in
shit ton.
Somebody contact Webster's. We should get a petition going.
A shit ton.
We should get a petition to make shit ton
A
and
shit
official.
ton. Or
a shit ton or a fuck ton.
A suck a fuck ton.
Yeah.
I still don't understand the metric system more.
Yeah, but
I'll
fuck.
take the fuck ton though.
I think we need to add that as a unit of measurement.
That's an interesting.
And we're gonna do a petition. George is gonna put the lady on the bottom.
So back to the sex doll.
Great segue, George.
I love it. I love segueing to the sex doll. So what I was telling these guys, and I still think that
sex dolls are the future.
they're the future.
Sex dolls are the future.
Are the future. Listen, right now it doesn't seem like it.
Baby.
But listen, I know a guy. I'm not gonna say who it is because I don't want to embarrass him, and he probably never watched his YouTube. But
I'd say it.
I know a guy. I know a guy that had a really rough life.
Okay.
I mean, think of the worst scenario of the life of a person, and this is what happened to this guy.
Okay.
He has never been with a woman. He's probably now in his 30s.
Oh, wow.
Never been with a woman, never had a relationship, and he'll probably never have one.
Okay.
And if he ever does find a woman that will actually give him the time of the day,
shit on it.
it's going to be horrible.
Yeah.
So I, as a man, as a human being, I would not want this guy to be in a relationship with a regular woman.
Yeah.
I think it would ruin his life.
Fair.
Now, if there was a sex robot,
there's a country in Europe where there's tax dollars that go to once a year, then disabled people, they can get a hooker. I forget the name of the country.
Hooker.
Okay, tell him to find a massage man.
Yeah.
He would not do the hooker. He would not do the hooker.
Speaking of massage
parlors?
No,
Speaking of massage parlors, I don't want to write
No.
So,
No.
Gabriel, how many times you hit next door for the rub and tug? Be honest, because I was thinking of hitting up. Are they any good?
How many
Do they cramp the balls?
They don't do it over there.
We know.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
How many times have you been in there, Gabe?
Keep it real, dog. It's fine. I've been there 3 or 4 times.
Do you just strip down and lay on your back?
I don't get nothing.
He's like, I be trying.
He gets
I give all the things.
he gets the special, the prostate massage.
It's the milk that gland.
Milk, you're saying he's milk.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord.
No, but I went across the street.
Well, that's really alcohol.
I went across the street.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Where's the one across the street? Hold on.
Now the one across the street.
I was thinking of an old ball tickle after this. I didn't come out here for 40 minutes. Yeah, I didn't come out and drive 40 minutes just to talk to this guy. I was like, how lucky am I? I could get a ball tickle.
I mean, hello.
Hey, they show you, if they tell you, have you been here before? You say yes. You say yes. You say yes.
Always yes.
They're going to tell you, what's the name of the lady that helped you? Oh, I don't know. I've seen you before.
Jean Juling.
Jean Juling. No, they're always named like Tina or something. It's always named Tina.
You are not named
We just say Tina.
So this is like, why does it say Asian massage and all the girls I'm working there are Cuban?
Not
the ones that I went.
Nah, bro, they're all Asian.
They're all Asian.
They're all Asian.
I must be the 1% of Asians that live in Miami.
There was one that I went to. There was one that I went to. They were Latin girls, but most of them are.
You know what I want?
Not the ones I went to.
Where because they're fucking everywhere out here.
Mm-hmm.
If you Google it, you just scroll around the whole like Broward, Dana, Broward.
Yeah.
They're fucking,
like a, you know.
yeah. That's like a. You know what it does? If you look at it from an aerial view, it's the Chinese hieroglyph for pussy.
How about that?
It's the hieroglyph for
Illuminati.
Illuminati.
It's the Chino Sonati.
Oh man,
I'm telling you.
No, but so I wonder, where the fuck are they? Do they come here for that? Like
they probably
never thought about that. That's what I'm saying. You don't know?
No,
they get trafficked up.
The white market is a real thing,
bro.
No, listen. You think that shit is in the movies, bro? People get bought solo, shit, containers and shit. That shit is out, bro.
That's something I've never thought of, but
of course.
I mean, I don't know.
But then I wonder, like, how much does it cost to ship a motherfucker?
All those girls.
What do you pay?
What they call the live. What do they call?
Cam girl.
The cam girls. Those are all white. That's white market. All of them.
Really?
What is it called? Yeah.
White market.
It's called a white market. Basically, what they do is they kidnap women. They have them in a home, and they force them to do the cam.
I have a ridiculous.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we have.
Things to take it.
That's exactly. It's the same. It's the same.
I will find you.
Yeah, I will find you.
And I will give you Michael. I won't get that discount. That's terrible.
Ay, Dios mío.
Yeah, but that's a real thing.
Yeah.
And now they have, for example, I don't know who I was talking to. He was telling me that he rented a house, and he found out that the guy had converted all the rooms into like cam sex rooms.
Yeah.
And the guy would rent the rooms to the girls.
That's gangster. That's a great little business model.
That was in Miami.
It's a great little business model.
I mean, if you're in the house, you have like
but I see those cam girls were just doing that for money.
So the ones in Miami, yes.
Oh,
but then the ones are the Asian, the Ukrainian, and the Colombian.
So hold on. But see, I have a question. If you go to a bait,
but you know,
so no,
this I know because the other day I was.
Why am I laughing? I don't know why I was laughing.
Danny,
I have no idea.
I just made up that size.
Yeah, I know this. The other day I was with one and she held up a sign that said "Help."
Oh my God, that's yours. Hold on, where's the boom bumps? Oh shit!
I'm kidding.
So hold on. This doesn't sound like a right. Like
bright light.
If you go to a country, prostitution is legal.
Yeah.
Right. And everybody's working on their own free will, right? I mean, look, you want to get in the room, but you set up like a little.
You don't see this.
And you tell the chicks, and you take the.
You don't think there's mafia and pimp.
There's all kind. Listen,
you can't do it by yourself.
There's okay. So I watched.
You can't watch freely go around while you're a prostitute.
I watched a Netflix thing called Rotten. About the bad Rotten podrido.
Oh, rotten.
And and they talked about the avocados and what it takes and how crooked the Mexican, all the, the little avocados, the little ones that everybody knows, the guacamole, because the nosotros, the Caribbean,
that's like something we have in the street. Shit.
So, dude, it's those shit. It takes forever. The amount of water that's needed to grow these things. They give you this whole background,
and we live
and how the cartels
control that.
Are taking over the avocado shit because they're so profitable. It's green gold.
Yeah.
So there's a dark side. There's a dark side to bottled water. You should watch it. It's rotten.
Oh, of course.
You put the boop.
I've seen it.
Okay. But there's crooked shit in every industry. There's much involved. There's going to be some motherfuckers trying to control it. Listen, strong on their way.
When it comes to, for example,
you learn something new every day.
Cobalt. Have you heard about cobalt?
Cobalt, no.
Yeah, cobalt is the material needed to make the
batteries, electric cars, and lithium and shit.
Where do you think that comes?
So it gets mined.
It gets mined in
Africa. Most of it. South America, Africa.
This is supposedly, they're
tearing up the environment. Tearing up the environment.
That's the least of the problem.
And it's like oligarch style people over there, corporations that are paying Africanos like 50 cents a year.
No, they're not.
And they're raping all the fucking resources.
They're not supposed. This is in North Africa and where?
I forget. We're not something to have.
They're not supposed to have people working. They're supposed to have machinery.
Yeah. It's toxic as shit.
They have up to 5,000 people. I mean, this guy
is crazy.
This guy went on the mall or one of these guys and showed a video of like 5,000 people in a fucking like in a hole.
That shit pops up on Instagram.
I've seen those pictures.
So that shit pops up on Instagram.
When I hear an extreme liberal talking about vegetarian and saving the planet and this and that, I laugh because it's like, okay, stop using your cell phone.
Yeah.
Stop using your Tesla.
Yeah.
Stop using all the plastic shit that you use.
Yeah, so I saw.
It's not a realistic comment to make. I mean, it's stupid because, and that's just one item. Think about all the shit that's in your house that some fucking
from fossil fuels. They go for fossil fuels. Everything. So power, they can create electricity without fossil fuels. But how about the devices that make like you have to make a device
or store.
This is fossil fuels. That's fossil fuels. Yeah, everything is fossil fuels. All plastics and shit.
Yeah.
Where do you think all that shit comes from?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all our modern technology comes from fossil fuels, and not getting rid of them no matter what.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And it's the byproduct of making the gasoline.
And now the 3D printing is even worse.
You still got to make the gas.
Yeah.
You still got to make the gas. I could be wrong. I don't know. Fact check me. I've been wrong.
No, gasoline. It's a small percentage.
No, but it's the byproduct. The plastics and all that shit is the byproduct. If I remember correctly.
I don't know, but I do know that the consumption of petroleum,
gasoline is the byproduct.
The consumption of petroleum, when it comes to the gasoline, is like 10%, 15% of the whole. Like the whole barrel, only 15% goes towards gasoline. The rest,
crude. You're talking about the
crude oil, the container. So oil is sold in barrels, and people talk about it in barrels. It's 100,000 barrels, it's 300,000 barrels, and each barrel has a price, and that's how you in stocks you buy barrels and you invest in barrels.
Okay.
Now, from that barrel, 100% of that barrel, only 15% goes towards gasoline. The rest is, seats, plastics, dentures, glasses, computers.
Plastics are produced from natural gas. Oh, look at this. Although crude oil is a source of raw material feedstock for making plastics is not the major source of feedstock for plastic production in the United States. I did not know this. Plastics are produced from natural gas feedstock,
which is derived
from natural gas.
You do.
Well, that's right. You know what? What Russia has a lot of?
What?
Natural gas.
Todas.
No, Russia. That's why they're taking over Ukraine. They're sick of those fucked up Russian bitches. They're like, we want some of these fine Ukrainians. Pussy made a motherfucker go crazy.
I don't know, man. I think that Russia-Ukraine thing is a proxy. Have you heard about it?
How was that?
I remember they were playing it for about 2 weeks, and after that, you never heard from it again.
Wait, hello, where do we live?
USA.
USA, man. What does USA do? We concentrate on what we want to concentrate on.
No, because they'll put it for a little while to distract you from something, and then they'll distract you from something else.
But listen, that right now there's probably, I would say probably right now there's probably about 15 wars going on in the world that we know nothing about. I mean, Africa.
Listen,
I mean, Africa's a disaster.
How many people know about? How many people know about the farmer strikes in Europe?
No, what
in Germany and Amsterdam, because they wanted to like tax them more, the farmers.
Yeah.
And they had enough, and they blocked off city. They blocked off streets. They were throwing sewage. City workers on like shooting the doodle water and all the sewage.
Why do you think the United States
on the government buildings?
Why do you think the U.S. was a black cigar?
Yeah, I've heard
People
about
didn't
that.
even know that shit's happening. But you know what a lot of people don't know about? How about the fucking World Economic Forum and fucking Klaus, the cocksucker swell?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Klaus.
Yeah.
Klaus.
You know what I'm saying?
Klaus. I like Klaus.
He wants to take over the world.
I want to.
Well, we got to block everything they're doing. The WHO, the WEF, you know what I'm saying? Those people are, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're behind a lot of fucked up shit. Those people want to...
My problem is that on a daily basis, think of all the problems and issues that are in Miami. Now multiply that by 1 million.
Yeah.
That's the world.
Yeah.
Now we in the United States, I mean, there was an old thing about if the world was a town of 100 people, and I remember, I vaguely remember it, but I remember it being impacting because
Somebody's
only 10 people would have a house with electricity, a refrigerator, and air conditioning.
Yeah.
Out of the 100.
Something like that?
Yeah. I mean, I used to be a member of the Rotary Club, which is the Rotary Club is yeah.
We can't hang out anymore.
Fuck you. The Rotary Club is an institute that it's an organization that brings water to people that don't have water.
Okay.
Now think about that concept.
Never mind. I thought the Rotary Club was like a foundation of people trying to bring back those old phones and put it back.
This is without horror. This is without gummies, without weed.
No, mentira.
The big one.
No, mentira.
Did you take some?
Yeah, right.
So anyway, so the Rotary Club,
We're trying to bring back those old phones.
it's all over the world.
The old nuclear plant.
Jesus Christ, please. I kind of like my Racer, my Motorola Racer. Remember the Racer?
The shed?
That shit was
Star
shit.
Yeah.
And then I remember when the camera came. You know the first thing I did with that camera, right?
In high school, no, in middle school, if you didn't have the razor, you weren't cool.
You weren't cool at
You
all.
weren't cool if you didn't have the razor.
And did you have the code so you can listen to the conversations? I bet you didn't have that.
No, I did.
There was a code you could put into it. You would dial the numbers, and then it would become a receiver. And we would sit like in my house, and we would like walk around the neighborhood, and we'd listen to everybody's conversation.
Yeah.
I remember we thought it was the shit. There was a watch that could turn the TV on and off and shit. And we would bring it to middle school. And we'd be like in class and turn the TV on just on the sneaky and turn the fucking and the lunchroom.
It's a
go watch. Yeah. That was our technology. We talking about fuck. Middle school was like 94.
94.
Yeah, I was in middle school like 94 when Outkast came out. I was like in 6th grade when Outkast dropped.
Yeah.
Southern Playlist and Cadillac Funky Music. I used to have that bitch in the tape, that Diamond Diary. Take our face. Tape, that dog. I had that shit on the tape.
Yeah.
Shit.
I remember when I was a kid and I first arrived in the U.S.
He had a big ass 8-track. He had money, so he had like a back 8-track.
Then my dad got me a boombox.
Oh, shit.
And so I remember I was
listening to the Electric Boogie.
No, I was listening to R100, and so for you to record music, you had to listen to the radio, and when the song started, you had to press 2 buttons to be able to record it. And every now and then, the guy from the fucking radio station would be like, "And this is why one." I'm like, "Motherfucker, you
So did you know
my song?"
So me and my brother, we used to record shit all the time.
Yeah.
And we figured out a hack on how to record over tapes that we bought that we didn't like.
Yeah.
So on the top of the tapes, there's these little tabs. And if you buy a blank tape,
yeah,
it has the tabs to cover it with a breakable thing. So you can record it and then be break. Nobody can record over your mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would ball up pieces of paper and stick it in those little huecos.
Yeah.
And we would record over the tapes that we didn't like, that we bought, that we didn't like, and we would record over them.
Yeah.
Fucking Ed.
Interesting. Yeah, shit. Look, you learn something new every day. Completely useless information.
Yeah.
And
It was great back
my
then.
time
You
was
kidding me?
the-
There's no more wasted time.
No, he's younger. He didn't even see play.
Yeah, my shit was the iPod and the LimeWire and the Melody.
Yeah.
I mean, we had that, but we started that.
Oh, Napster.
I remember.
Napster.
Yeah,
I
right.
remember when the Discman came out.
And what was the other? The
Sony had the
Facebook for Facebook.
MySpace.
MySpace. Was that like 07?
Oh, hold on.
04 or 05. Yeah,
Or if I, yeah, I mean, in the old days, if you gave a girl your number, you had to go home and sit and watch the phone until the motherfucker rang. Oh,
I didn't get a.
I didn't get on it, and you have to wish that nobody else wanted to get on the phone.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't get on the internet until like 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
Instagram was the first thing. I didn't have anything. Bro, I had one email address for the longest time, and it was the one that I got from work.
Hotmail.
No, from work.
AOL.
And I had that one for the longest time. No, whatever the email. I'm not gonna say it. You know, it's the same fucking email from the first one.
Yeah.
Now, like, you know, you do iPhone, they make you get a Gmail email. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, why do I want more than one email? I got this one. What the fuck? What do I need this shit for?
Like,
I didn't even like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I wasn't anti. I never really got into the tech. I was not a video game kid.
Oh, I was.
My brother was a video game. I'd rather watch. I used to like to watch my brother play.
No, man. I love.
You know what I'm saying? Because that was big bro. You know what I mean? So big bro. Oh, I do this. I you know what I mean?
I started
be rooting them on.
You know what? The first game I played was table tennis, which was two knobs and the little thing went up and down and you hit the ball. That was the first video game I
I
played.
used to want to be outside, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go outside.
Yeah, Atari was the shit when I was growing up, man. Let me tell you,
One of my first.
Space Invaders, man, we would play hours that shit. And then nowadays you have, you know, the cartoon channel, but in the old days you had no cartoons except for Saturday and Sunday, and it was really Sunday in the morning.
And Sunday morning. No,
Probably like 5 in the morning till like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it was cartoons, and then around 12 o'clock,
Football.
they would show, no, it was Tarzan, Godzilla,
You old, bro.
and then Ultraman.
What are you talking about? The 60s? That's in the 60s.
Fuck you, motherfucker. They have TVs in the 60s.
Yeah, they did.
Shit, I had one of the first color TVs in my house.
Oh, shit.
I
Real people tenía billete, bro. Con dinero.
Yeah, no,
That's why he had the 8-track backpack.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? He had the strap on 8-track backpack.
and then the Walkman came out. The Walkman was the shit, man. I remember I had Led Zeppelin.
You remember when it
I
came
like
out?
Walkman.
You remember
I thought I was so fucking
shit.
cool, man. I was walking around like,
That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, that was.
You remember that coming out?
Yeah.
I wonder who remembers, like, because, you know, I talked to my dad, just turned 68, love you, Pops. And this motherfucker, like, you know, he listened to records.
Yeah.
You know, he used to listen to records. I think he had a record player. I had a record player in the back seat. Like, I had a seat there with pop.
Yeah, my time was not record. I mean, we had record players, but record players had gotten to the maximum point level records.
Do you remember when they used to, in the cars, when they first had the disc changer and it was in the trunk, strapped in the trunk?
No.
Like, you had to open the
That's
trunk
not true.
and you had a six disc changer. Who remembers that shit?
Oh, yeah. I
Comment below if you remember,
remember
the
that.
disc changer in the trunk
Not
of the
disc.
car.
I
The
had-
disc, like a CD.
You took it.
And you would load out the load the CDs and then you plop it in there.
Yeah.
And it was in the car. They used to put it in the trunk. I think it was Cadillac. I forget.
No, you could get it.
You could put it installed.
You can get it
Yeah, eventually you get it installed. But I remember when they first came out, like,
You had like 6. You could put 6 CDs or 10
6 yeah, you put the 6 discs.
10 top CDs.
Boom, man. You would swap.
What was your top 5?
It fluctuated.
Come on.
It changed. It
Like
constantly changed.
AMC.
No, it's a little bit before my time, but no, it was
See,
like depending on what era, right? But it was like Outkast, Scarface, Rage Against the Machine.
Race Against the
Yeah,
That's
bro. Zach De La Rocha.
You like that?
Corn. I used to listen to a lot of shit. Corn. Well, like back, we're talking about back in those early mid '90s. You know,
Yeah. Corn.
yeah, Tool. I used to listen to that. I used to listen to a lot of Zeppelin and the Doors.
Damn.
Because I've always been into that. Because my dad was a big rock and roll, so I would always.
see you.
And then my boys, yeah.
Hotel California.
Oh, bro, I sing the words. Put me on that 70s channel. I'm singing the words. You be like, what song? I'm singing, do you like pina coladas? and get caught in the rain. Yeah. This all that shit. Phil Collins, fucking Genesis.
No, Phil Collins was the shit.
You know,
Phil Collins was the shit.
Was it Peter Gabriel?
You ever see him in the concert that he was a drummer?
What's his name? No, what's the other one? They did One Trick Pony. Paul Simon. Oh, God, me some Paul Simon. The greatest hits. If you put that greatest hits on, bro, and that cool ass video with him and Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase was singing, and Paul Simon was looking all sad and shit. I love that video, bro. Yeah, listen to a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm very.
But a lot of hip hop.
My core of what I listen to is hip hop.
No, I was definitely preppy. I was pop, but I liked rock, and I like for example, my favorite band, all-time favorite band, is the Police. By far. But
don't stand so close.
Them on Synchronicity, man. I must have listened to that fucking. I still listen to it.
How about you like the Red?
Yeah.
U2,
Aisha.
Yeah. Dude, you know one of my all-time gotta be all-time favorites.
Like Hall & Oates.
Oh, I like Hall & Oates. No, listen. If I had to pick like one from each genre that I had to be stuck with, Steely Dan. I would Steely Dan would have to be in the mix for that era. Like, we built this city.
That's not Steely Dan.
I know. I was like,
I was just making sure.
I know.
How's that?
No, that was a great song. But that shit was crazy, man. That guy fucking went off the deep end. You know that, right?
No, I don't.
Because he took the band in a complete, like, that song fucked up the band completely.
Yeah.
Because he went on a deep end. But anyway, you gotta watch that documentary. It's pretty good. No, but another thing that, for example, was very strange in the 80s, which I always thought there was a demon going around signing contracts for one hit.
Yeah.
That was my thing. Yeah, because in the 80s, there's never been an era where there's been so many one-hit wonders.
MC Hammer.
Dude, no. You know what? There's always one-hit wonders.
No. So it was like, an amazing amount of artists that had one good song.
Brother. In the 70s,
in fact,
every generation has that. Bro.
Listen, I used to sell.
Every generation has
until one hit.
I know, but the level.
It's just your generation.
If you look at the level of the amount of one-hit wonders in the 80s, it's ridiculous.
And in the 90s as well.
No, and in the 2000s and the
2000s and the 2010s.
What's your go-to game?
I like rock, rap. Usually more rock. Oldies.
Yeah, but what's oldies to you? You know what I'm saying?
Oldies, the Beach Boys.
Stevie Wonder and shit. I fuck with Stevie.
Yeah.
I fuck with Stevie Wonder heavy. Like, Stevie's the dude, bro.
No, I never.
That was the first boy band.
No,
you like boy bands? You like NSYNC too?
I like NSYNC.
Yeah.
See.
I'm in early 2000s and 90s.
Interesting.
So, because they're with 30s.
Oldies, I'm thinking about oldies, like 70s, 60s, stuff like that.
Oldies.
What about In Excess?
In Excess, what is it? Is that from the 80s?
I remember they had like 3 songs.
He died.
They had like 3 songs.
No, the main singer died. He committed suicide.
Yeah.
I think he committed. No, it's not suicide. He just died.
No,
it was Nirvana that committed suicide.
Yeah, it was Kurt Cobain.
Nirvana. And that was crazy. That whole
a lot of those guys, Audio Slave, which is the radio.
Guns N' Roses, Chris Hughes. When I was a kid, I like Roses was the shit.
Dude, I used to want those white pants. I used to want to wear white jeans. Not that tight, because I was chunky.
Yeah.
But when in that video, when he was on stage, fucking, what's this guy with the white pants? Oh, I remember my dad used to fuck with me. I don't remember this, but they tell me this.
U2 was another.
That I used to show the fucking Billy Idol. It's a nice day for a white way. And I used to do that. I used to sit at the TV would come on. He said, you got like this. Rebel Yell. With the red idol, let you cry. That
motherfucker was crazy. I went to his concert in what's the park that's in front of FIU? Tamilian Park.
Okay.
He had a concert there. That was one of the first concerts I went to. That shit was off the hook, and everybody was smoking weed like crazy. And I didn't even drink alcohol. So I went home. When I got home, I was high as a fucking kite, and I was so happy, and I didn't know why. And then the next day, my friend's like, "That's because you were fucking, everybody was smoking weed."
Yeah.
What phone's that?
Oh, that's my phone.
Oh, somebody's looking at the boss.
Yeah.
La Verita.
Yeah.
Girlfriend number 3 is calling.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I mean, but music has changed. Like nowadays, I don't know. I just don't feel the music anymore. I don't really.
Of course you do.
There's nobody.
There's really nobody that I.
Yeah, I mean, there's nobody really I would be even interested. I mean, I know a lot of musician like women that I would like to fuck. But not that I like.
Not saying much.
Yeah, well,
Like,
that's true. But I
I
mean,
bet
like,
you if we get a magazine and we just go like that, he'd be like, "Yeah, fucker."
yeah,
He'd be like, what's her name? The one that says she's retiring. Like Odita.
no,
You're a fucker.
Adele.
No, not Adele. I would fuck Adele, no problem.
What's
What's the one? What's
kind of cute?
You're not talking about Lizzo, are you?
Lizzo. He would hit Lizzo.
What was that?
Yeah, you would. Mira.
I don't know.
Mira.
Brother is starving.
He's starving. It's not that he's starving. It's just that he just.
No, I'm not starving.
Try it on.
That's just a dirty hole.
He's not starving. No,
You know which one?
don't starve.
You know which one?
don't starve.
The one that drives me crazy. I got to be honest. The one that drives me crazy, and I have a hard time not saying anything when I see her.
Tú lo miras.
No, hell no.
Look.
No.
Tú lo miras.
No, you gotta be
Mentiroso.
No.
Bobby, you're gonna be starting.
He's lying. He's lying. I know this motherfucker.
No.
He's lying.
No. You're lying once, man. Once.
No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't say like consistently, but you would do it once. El bien que tiene la jeva esa.
No, you know me. I don't.
You think like be like that? Well, that don't turn me on.
It has to.
Fat girls do get best head, man. I'm not gonna lie.
They everything.
Because you know what it is. They don't know. They don't know when they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
So they're like, you don't know what. They're like, I don't know. They don't know when they're gonna get it again. And if they do good work, they'll want you to hit them back up.
Yeah,
You want to know the sneaky. When you leave your boy's house drunk, that's who you gonna call or the sneaky.
Have you guys ever seen Next Friday?
That's what you call them mopeds.
Fat bitches need love too, Craig.
That bitches need love too.
Bitches need love too, Craig. Well, but nowadays the big girls think they're having hard fault.
That's the whole.
It's kind of crazy now that you look at you like in the old days. I remember we used to go to nightclubs. And, we started out with the hottest women in the nightclub. Mm-hmm. Then we went to the regular looking ones when we failed with the hot ones.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the night,
way down.
drunk, we would go, okay, the chubby girls.
Oh, you want to know something? I mean,
and the chubby girls were,
that's why, bro, you go.
I don't even heard was a done deal. It was a done deal.
Me, I mean, if she's a little chubby, that's okay. If she's cute,
I'm not talking about chubby. I'm not chubby. Like a big fucking
chubby.
If she's going to be girls, if she's on the heavy, if she's on the heavy set, but she has a pretty face.
Yeah.
I'm talking. I got no problem, bro. I'm talking about going to destroyer now.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about something on that. That's what
I'm thinking.
But if she can listen, listen.
I'm trying to think if I want to say
don't get it twisted. Like
I don't know,
shape and curvy, but like a body, but thick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But meaty, like there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're like I seen it doing on this, but if you're built like a blueberry, I can't do it, bro. You can't come to me built like a minion. I seen the motherfucker. I just don't agree with it so much.
No.
I seen the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He said that shit.
Because this is shit like falling apart.
No, because you don't drink it fast enough.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah, you got to double cup it.
But double cup it. So like,
or it can't be built like.
But you know what drives me fucking insane? I don't know why.
Taylor Swift?
No. Oh God. Good Lord. I see her. I would not touch with a 10-foot pole. I don't know what it is about her that just turns me off completely.
No, I'll fuck it.
No.
Taylor Swift.
You gotta see some pictures. She has 0 cheeks.
No, I don't know, man.
You gotta bring.
You want to know something?
Birthday.
You want to know something? She's not annoying. It's her fan base that
I don't know, man.
It's her fan base.
I don't know. I don't know. I saw a meme that I find attractive at all.
I saw a meme that said Taylor Swift makes music for girls who give teethy head. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is everybody leaving this?
She makes music for better. Yeah, she makes music for girls that don't get any. But I don't know. I like Taylor. I like Taylor Swift.
There's a couple records, and I'm like, dude, you know what? This chick is talented.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm like, that's not something I'll. If it comes on, a couple songs.
Yeah.
No,
but she used to do country music. Now she does
pop. But I feel like the music is getting more blended, right? Where a lot of things are hip hoppy, and there's like
her songs.
No, just. Music in general, like how you said, she went from here to there. Yeah. I think they're blending things. There's a Beyonce doing a country album. Like, I feel like people are trying to chance in genres, and there's even like country songs that have hip hop themes,
Yeah.
808 drums with banjos, like, and I've heard of like one of them. She got what is it? A honky tonk, but donk. I'm like, yo, this is, but it's cool. Like, listen. I think that's great. Fuck yeah, that's what we need to. You know, it's cool that we're all blending in and we're not for something. Right?
I don't care about that. No, what I think all in all, I think it's the sex appeal of a person. You know, if they ensued that sex appeal, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really matter the look. It's about the confidence and sex appeal.
Oh, yeah.
For example, I'll give you a perfect example. My go-to girl.
That's why you want Lizzo.
My go-to girl is Rihanna. Man, I don't know if it's because it's an island girl or her look or just the way she talks, the way she moves. I'm not crazy about her music in general. She's got 3 or 4 good songs, but man, I just see her and it's just like, you know, I don't know. There's something about her. You know, there's something about it. Then I see what's the other one? The Queen Bee. Beyonce. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I just look at her. It's just. I don't know. It's just she doesn't have that.
Yeah, she doesn't do it.
She's an amazing.
Oh, she's pretty as hell.
I'm beautiful. I'm very gorgeous. I mean, she's got the whole equipment. She's got the look. She's got the face. She's got the moves. She can dance. She can sing.
She rich as hell.
It doesn't. It doesn't move you. It doesn't move.
I remember back in the day. You're talking about in the early 90s, mid-90s, Little Kim. Little Kim back in the fucking 90s.
The one that
96. No. You know, like Foxy Brown then, not Foxy Brown now. You know what I'm saying?
What's the one that looks like Roxana? What's her name? That used to be a stripper and she's a singer.
Hold on, I'll be back.
What's the name? Stripper. Yeah, she used to be a stripper.
Oh, Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Yeah.
You see Cardi B, to me, that's interesting.
She's probably a sucia. Yeah, she's filthy. She's probably filthy.
Cardi B. Yeah.
What how she says, I want you to stick hit that little daggly thing. Yeah. Swing that thing. I'm like, yeah.
And she's definitely not my.
Just don't leave your drink alone.
No.
What, sir?
Why? What happens if
I'm supposed to?
Why?
So I got to what? But I'm supposed to, bro.
Drink alone?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Don't. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like the ta came out, say.
Sometimes
somebody's
here.
We need a camera. We can look. Oh,
go take care of the customer.
No. Look like. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Stop. I'll never go over his shoulder. I did this. You know?
I mean, at this time, buying cigars. What time is it?
Yeah, right.
I don't know what time it is.
Hello.
It's almost 10. I want to steal some cigars.
Oh, feels bad. Somebody
So I'm doing a podcast of 1 today. Is there somebody out there? So yeah, I've been left here alone. Thank you everybody for coming. Yep. So I bought a bunch of food. Nobody ate anything. That's wonderful. Probably have to throw everything out. What is that? What is that noise?
Oh, it's his phone.
Oh.
I thought it was somebody trying to do the things. No, this has been a different one. No, I don't mind this one, though.
No.
This has been a good conversation.
It's good enough.
It's, without the fuck. What else is there to talk about?
It's good to try different things.
So, absolutely. So,
Dímelo.
Been thinking.
What have you been thinking? When you think closer to the microphone.
I do all that. Yeah, I don't.
You can't hear nothing. Hello.
I don't want to hold the mic. You got it. Yes. You just want that.
Oh, I don't know why. I like it. It's you like it. You like it. Oh, they didn't like that. Oh my God. I'm not putting this one up either.
No, I wanna. So I'm thinking. Well, you should, because I got a couple friends. I got like two buddies that own cigar lounge.
Well, that's
one has 2 spots here in Miami, one in Medellin, and then the other one has one in Melbourne.
It's too bad that.
And I think this is cool, man.
Yeah, I'll get to Melbourne.
I'll talk to Andy.
Yeah.
You know, I think it would be cool. They'll
Absolutely.
bring the owners though, but I'll make sure because you know me, I actually
quite one.
You know what I'm saying? I'll have like Lo Dueño in. They won't stand me up. But we'll set it up. I'm gonna set it up. That'll be fun, right? And we can travel around. Maybe I can even get, if we get shit popping enough, maybe I can get like a distributor. Right? Talk about cigars. Can I have some?
Absolutely. Yeah, let's go for it. I prosciutto, go ahead. Hit everything.
Yeah, bro.
Absolutely. So, yeah.
You want a cigar?
Listen.
Listen, bro. You want a cigar? Pick anyone out there, bro. I'll tell the guy. I'll tell the guy that works here. It's on him.
Smoke a cigar. Smoke a cigar. Smoky.
Smoke pot if you want.
No.
Yeah, we smoke weed.
No.
Mushrooms.
Not here. Not
Inside.
Well, actually, technically, this would be the place to smoke.
So what's this?
That is a tortilla. Now, this is... I used to date a Cuban girl, and I got into a huge fight over this.
Okay.
Because Cubans call that huevo revuelto, or like we call it tortilla.
Okay.
But basically what it is potatoes and that's all it is.
In a pot.
It's a tortilla. In Argentina, it's a tortilla.
Yeah, but nobody cares what they do in Argentina.
No, everybody cares what in Argentina. We're the world champions, motherfuckers. Right?
Can I try one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mexico.
Huh?
Puta. You know what? I'm going to make you do this show with another Argentinian, and you tell me how fun it is, bastard.
No, we can only...
I love you here.
We can only have one Argentinian at a time.
It's too much. That's too much. It's too perfect.
It's too much
It's too perfect. We can't do it. It was like one of those, like the war. They can't be too close to each other.
That reminds me of that sketch in S&M where there's
SNL.
SNL.
S&M. Where's your mind going to enjoy? Well, you want to? So are you going to have your sex dolls program?
Yes. Listen, as soon as I put the AI in there, I'm getting one.
You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna lie.
It's only $5,000.
There's a lot of.
It's only $5,000. You got a cigar there?
Don't tell you. You got one of these.
No, a little one. You don't have a little one?
Oh, yeah. I don't.
Oh, we got customers.
Wait,
Never mind.
I believe.
Here's one like lie. No, pero uno chiquitito.
You're a pain in my
No, eso es caro.
No, pero mira,
brother.
tú eres mi hermano here.
Ay, Dios mío.
Uno bueno, hacer it.
Un opios.
I got the good shit.
Oh, you got the good shit.
I got the good shit.
Man.
I got a thing, man. You know what?
That's why I say, don't fret about life. Just get yourself a rich friend and...
No, bro, I'm not even rich. Yeah. Shit. No, you know what? I hit 40.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, listen.
I had 45 years ago.
It depends on who you talk to. No, but I turned 40.
I'm calling you.
And something hit, like something clicked in my head, and I was like, man, you know what?
Oh, no.
I got a lot of good years if I make them good.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because there's not many left, right? Like, it's come on, if I get to 80, that's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
I get to 84, I will 84. I'm hoping my dad can get a little further than that.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, when I hear a lot of stuff like people when they're on their deathbed, they don't never say, I wish I would have saved a little bit more money. I wish I would have closed more deals.
Oh.
They never say that. They always say, I wish I would have taken a trip. I wish I would have done the thing, right? So I kind of got this. If I could do it, I will. And if I can't, I won't. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But money, it ain't about money. I don't chase money. You know what I mean? Like, I'm chasing freedom and a lifestyle, and I would just want nice things, and I want to be able to, you know what I mean? Like, the money is just, that's what it takes, but that's not
money. You can't have the freedom.
Yeah. If you know,
money helps doing it free to be free.
A better life. You know what I mean? You get to drive a nicer car. You get to provide for your family better.
I always tell, I do, but I always tell this story. I don't know if I've ever told you this story of a guy. There was a millionaire that decided to go on vacation in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to put a place. And he gets to this island in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of fucking nowhere. And he arrives in a yacht in this island. He gets off the island. And there's a family that lives on the island. And the family, there's this guy in a hammock, and he's with a stick. He's cooking a fish. And there's kids, like 6 kids running around, like half naked.
Yeah.
Having fun, playing with sticks and dogs and stuff.
Kids?
Yeah, kids. And
why are they naked?
And the wife, because they live in the island. They live in the island. So the wife is...
Pero ponle algo, unos calzoncillos.
Yeah, they're in the middle of the island. There's nobody around.
Yeah, but
so...
Anyway, go ahead.
So the millionaire, starts talking to the guy. The guy, invites him to dinner. They sit down. He sets it up. and they start having dinner, and the guy's still in the hammock, with a stick, cooking the fish. The millionaire tries the fish, and the fish is outstanding. I mean, it is freaking the most delicious thing this guy's ever eaten in his life. So the millionaire looks at the guy and goes, so where do you catch this fish? He goes, well, right here in the island, all around the island, it's full of this stuff.
Yeah.
And he goes, so how do you, what do you do for a living? He goes, well, I once a week I fish. I keep half of the fish. We eat that. And the other fish, I go to the town and I sell it.
Aquí tranquilo.
So the million goes, well, this is an amazing, I've never tasted, I've been
It's the best fish in the world.
expensive, I've been restaurants in the world. I've never had a fish like this. And he goes, so why don't you go out more? And the guy looks at him and he goes, for what? He goes, well, because if you go out more, you can catch more fish. And he goes, and then what? He goes, well, then you can go to the town and sell it.
Make more money.
And make more money. And then he goes, and then what? Well, then once you have more money, you can buy another boat.
And you grow this whole empire.
And then
what?
Well, then you have the boat, and then you grow it, and then you have a fleet. And then he goes, and then what? And then once you have a fleet, now you can move to the city, open a company, start selling it worldwide. Oh, he goes, and then what? And then once you've worked 20, 30 years and you've made millions of dollars, you can retire.
And come later.
And relax.
Yeah, no doubt. No, I saw it. He's like, but I'm doing that now.
Exactly.
I gotta do all this shit for it. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
So if you think about life that way,
Yeah.
are you working to live, or are you living to work? What do you do?
Oh, for sure.
I recently was in Argentina. I was visiting my family over there.
How was it? It was good, right? How you told me about it?
I fucking loved it.
We gotta go.
After 35 years going back, it was insane. But what was really insane was the food that I ate over there was phenomenal.
Cheap.
Phenomenal.
And it's like no antibiotics. Like it didn't ship the child. No, it's cheap, bro. Like to us, like to U.S. dollars. But that's the goal, right? You make dollars, then you spend pesos.
Phenomenal.
That's the lifestyle.
But then I look at my uncle and my cousins and my family over there, and it's debatable. Obviously they have. I'm not going to say they have a perfect life, but they definitely have their issues and whatever.
Of course, but it's a nice life.
But
they're chilling.
They live
no hustle and bustle.
There's no. They live in a small town.
No rat race.
The business is like 5 blocks away. My cousin lives in the same house in the same place that he has his business. So he basically wakes up, opens the door, and goes into his business.
Yeah.
He works all day. He makes his money. He goes back to his house.
Yeah.
He doesn't, no traffic, no stress, nothing. Now, yes, he lives in a country where it's unstable. The economy goes up and down. There's problems. There's obviously theft.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more crime.
Of course.
But all in all, they live an amazing life, and they eat. They're healthy as hell.
No, they eat good.
They eat good. They have their family. They have their fun. It's like the guy in the island with the stick.
Yeah.
He's oblivious to the whole world.
No, and you know what? Ignorance is bliss, brother. And I say ignorance, but he's not ignorant.
No, it's not about ignorance.
I say about the norms and the pressures that they put upon us. No, I agree, and that's what I think. Like my goal for a long time has always been like to escape the rat race.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm almost out the bitch. I'm not in the rat race because I'm not racing nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just my little goals and in a way, I kind of escaped that.
Yeah.
You're in the process of escaping, right?
I am in the process of escaping it.
Oh, you know what we got to do? Look, listen, everybody. We're going to have some sausages coming.
Are we?
We're going to have sausages coming. It's an exclusive cigar sausages. Well, we are. Oh, it's you. I mean, look, but I got ideas too. I got ideas. You know me, brother. I'm brainchild, baby. I'm right here with you, dog. I'm supporting you.
Interesting.
You're my brother, and I watched you make the escape out of the rat race.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm here, and I see what you're doing, and I see you're actually doing shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I'm sitting here
shit that I enjoy.
Yeah.
I'm actually more busy today than I've ever been in my life. So I don't think I've ever been so busy in my life.
But it's good busy.
But it's like,
not busy for somebody else.
I can't wait. Listen to this. I used to wake up I used to go into work at 9 o'clock in the morning. I used to wake up at 7:30 in the morning with zero energy, zero positivity, fucking dreading to get in traffic, dreading to go to work, fucking dreading having to deal with the fucking stupid ass people that I used to work with. You know, I mean, there were some that were okay, but there were 2 or 3 of them that, you know, if the purge was the legal thing, I would have been in front of her house with a fucking bazooka, you know, to get rid of society of this person. Because there's a culture nowadays in today's work that in companies, I don't know why the fuck this is the way it is. They have all these people that are useless, that are negative, that are just fucking raw apples in the barrel, but for some reason they don't fire them. And then they wonder why the company's not working. And then they wonder why the company's not going forward. And then they wonder why things are not running smoothly. And why people are quitting and why people are leaving and why because
negative.
No, but because in the old days, when I started working, I remember that I started working, and they would give you 401k, insurance, vacation. They would ask you if you were happy. The companies would concentrate on trying to make their employees
but that's
happy.
Who cares?
Now it's backwards. Now it's like the employee has to make the owner happy.
Fuck being an employee.
It's ridiculous.
An employee. You got to think about your own. Have your own. Do your own.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
But fucking everything that's worth it ain't really supposed to be easy.
But it's not
if
easy.
it was easy, it's not. Listen,
because
if
society's not set up.
If Lambos were easy to acquire, they wouldn't be special.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that fine bitch was easy to get, it wouldn't be special that you had that fine bitch. If whatever, right?
No,
if the body that you wanted, fuertecito, right? I went to 6-pack and all that. If it was easy, it wouldn't be special. You know why it's special? Because it's hard.
Yeah.
Do the hard thing, bro.
Yeah. No, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I mean, that's
put yourself through a little something, man.
Listen, you can work your ass off in a company, and I've seen it.
Nah, you can live a good life.
People that have worked 40 or 50 years in a company, and one day you go to work and they tell you, "Listen, this is your last day. Thank you for 50 years."
But listen, we got sidetracked, bro, because we're talking about that bullshit. We were talking about some positive shit.
No, but that's part of it.
We're talking about you making the great escape. You were talking about making the great escape. I'm supporting you.
That was a great
And now you're on the great escape, and now you escape. So let that be back there. Now we're doing the podcast. We're doing the parriada. Listen, no.
Shut up. To put a light on.
Shut up.
So that people that are in that environment.
Brilla lo que tú tienes que brillar. Not negative.
I want people to escape.
So
I would have bring joy to everybody, not
doing
just
the
me.
podcast. We're doing the podcast.
Yes, sir.
We're doing the pop-ups.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do these sausages. We're gonna have some dope ass exclusive, like you never flavors. You've never had sausage.
We're doing brisket.
We're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna do the brisket.
12 hours,
2 weeks.
baby. 12 hours.
You know what I mean?
2 weeks.
So we're doing, and it's because of him, because this is what he loves to do. I even got him a gig now. He's gonna
got me a what?
Event. He got you a gig doing.
Being like for the game
to go like he's gonna go do a parrilla for an event. First, he's gonna go talk to the dude. So we doing things right, like we try to, you know what I mean, like. Let's go, baby.
I have no doubt. Listen,
let's do it.
I think at the end of the day, if we bring forth a good product, which, you know, it's not for nothing, but my barbecues are pretty good.
I got faith in
I'm good. I'm good because I've done it so many times. Again, practice. You know
why? You know why you're good at it?
Perfect. And I love
because you like it.
And I love
it. It's natural to you.
I love
so you want to keep learning. Again, it falls back to that thing that's easy for you to do, that you're good at.
Yeah.
Because what you're good at, you're going to love.
Yeah.
Find that thing that you're naturally good at.
I wasn't good at
exploit it. And then exploit it. Be the best at that.
Yeah, I wasn't good at
it. I'm weak on this. And then what you do is, as you grow, you find people to fill the holes. And that's your team. You're the greatest at this. I'm the greatest at this. He's the greatest at that. This, that, and that combined, that's called success.
And I also like to
see what I'm saying?
Together. You know, I mean, I think that ultimately at the end of the day, information and learning is key in life.
YouTube.
And a lot of people...
He's a YouTube graduate.
Yeah.
For real, you should. I think it's great.
And a lot of people, what happens is that if you're not presented with a different form of thinking, you never think it. If you don't know that there's an option you don't take it.
Yeah.
What happened in the middle of COVID? COVID was interesting.
Yeah.
Because it allowed people, gave people time to think.
And once you're a thinker, you thought.
Yeah. So you were at home, so you could look at this. Now you're thinking about options. And now you have time to look at different options. So if you were in a shitty job and then you realize, well, I could drive Uber and make the same amount of money that I'm making, and I'm my own boss, and I get to manage my hours. And if I want to make more money, I make more money. If I want to make less money, I make less money. So all of a sudden now you're like, wait, hold on a second. Why do I have to control your life? Idiot.
Yeah.
Every day
you're in more control of your life. Because that's the thing, man. You want to take control of your life.
Absolutely. Like 100%.
You know, listen, I remember through us talking about through COVID, I was scared. I had a really, for me, I was worried about losing the business and my employees. You know what I mean? And then legacy of my father. Like I had a lot of weight and I was nervous because aviation took a massive hit. We took our thing, bro. We survived. You know what I'm saying, bud? But it changed, like exactly like he was saying. I had time to think, dude. I worked. I was in the best shape of my life. Yeah. I was drinking one day a week, heavy that day, like a whole bottle. But one day, and then working out, training like a monster. Got a nutritionist, started eating healthy, and got into a different mindset. And I stopped doing alarms. Yeah. So my biggest thing that came from COVID, I stopped setting alarms. Yeah. And then it gave me this freedom of the not having to write. Like now my business runs itself because of the COVID. I just stayed home more, less work, but everything functioned, and I just kept that going as it got back busy. And now here I am letting the business run itself. But that no alarm, to me, that was so big. How many people wake up to a fucking buzzer alarm? And I'm going to tell you, man, I woke up to that fucking buzzer. I used to wake up, I like a motherfucker, like, oh my God. And you know what? I start to go, yeah, it's like this fucking, you're like, oh shit. Yeah. Man, I got rid of that fucking alarm, dude.
That's the best thing.
Now
you naturally get up.
I would get up. You get up when you get up. I sleep with the blinds open. Now I put myself in, I gave myself the best alarm on the planet. I get the sunrise coming up, you know what I'm saying? And we're hard to work and all this shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. But now it's like when that sun starts peaking, I wake up naturally. Yeah. Yeah. And the cool part is if I want another hour, I can get another 45 minutes. Yeah. I usually don't because you're more tired that way.
No, you're excited about what you're doing.
I'm excited about my
Listen, that's
another thing. Listen, excited about your day.
5 o'clock in the morning every day. Whether your alarm goes off or not, my eyes are open, and I'm like, let's go. You know, I'm like, let's go. What's up? You know, I go to bed thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm excited.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm motivated. Yeah. You know, and I'm more motivated today than I've ever been in my life.
For that other mother.
And that's doing your life, if you think about it, because I've had great jobs and I've worked in great companies, but I've never been more motivated today than I've ever been.
You're welcome.
You know?
For what? What did you
inspiring? What did you inspire?
Inspired.
Oh my God.
How long have you guys known each other?
I don't know.
Years.
I just met.
Years? Yeah. Nah, I'm lying, bro. We met and just started doing. No, we met in aviation, man. In what was it? In San Diego.
In San Diego. That was the first one.
That's when we first met, bro. We just instantly. It was instantly just like how you see this. It was when we met, laughing, talking shit. People embarrassed to be around us because we were loud as fuck. Just kept cracking jokes and just this motherfucker got the same sense of humor. Yeah. And then it was from there. And then I saw him at another show. And then I was like, shit, and then I would come into Miami, crash at his house one night. You know what I mean? Like we did drink and talk shit on the balcony. Yeah. And then, dude, I moved down the street, and it was like, dude, 2-3 days a week. Yeah. Bro, it's fun. This is my boy. Yeah. This is my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's certain people you click with. There's an energy. You know, he has that energy level. You know, he's my girl says he's fire. I'm gasoline. You know,
yeah.
He starts the fire, and I just throw more gas on it.
I just went to horse. Yeah, no, it's not bad. And they just depending on who you ask. Right?
Like so, we've been out to our clients and stuff, dude. And it's like at one point somebody will go okay, guys, let's keep it down, and we're like, well, fuck you. Yeah. How about you leave?
You don't like hanging out with us? All
you should go then.
No, I remember one. Was it? What fucking venue was it? It was an ACPC. It might have been Atlanta or fucking. I forget which one. But
we did so many of those.
We did a bunch of them, and we were sitting. We got there early, middle of the bar. He's dressed up nice, and I'm fucking dressed down. Like, I mean, because I like go do business. I'm like, well, everybody has to dress up. I'm like, I don't have to. So I'm taking advantage. When I don't do my meetings, there's moments that I do.
I'm proud.
But I was
suits.
Suits and ties. No, but I like that's why we used to get fly. Like, when I got a couple funny pictures of us.
Yeah.
And bro, I used to, it's like some fucking board shorts, flip flops, and like a white undershirt.
Yeah.
I'm at the bar, and me and him fucking straight in the middle of the bar before it got packed, bro. Before you know, bro, we had people around us,
20, 30 people on.
joining me in, and we're fucking like Joe. We're fucking, because me and him are cracking jokes and talking shit with people and doing this. We're doing this without the cameras and the mics, just talking shit with people. And bro, it was a blast.
Yeah,
fun. This one of the time.
Now, what got you guys into doing this?
Him. He was like, bro, let's do a podcast. I was like, all right.
I wanted to do a podcast for a long time. I just like the idea of it.
Okay.
My initial podcast I wanted to do with my son, where he's into acting and he loves movies like I do, and we wanted to sit down and have like reviews of movies.
Yeah,
and he would give his like. Because we're
pretty cool.
We never agreed on any movie. Like I like, for example, love Battleship, and he thinks Battleship is a piece of shit. And I love
that's a horrible movie.
And I love it.
It's entertaining.
I love that movie. I think it's a great movie. Battleship.
What's entertaining is dumb.
Jason.
It's a
with aliens.
Listen.
Yeah,
and they're fucking in the dark.
I love that.
It's not a board.
But you know the board game, the Battleship.
Yeah, Battleship.
They could do it in the movie, which is kind of corny, but whatever.
I never caught that.
Yeah. It's a good game.
I never caught that.
Is it entertaining? Yes. Is it in quality cinema? No, it's less.
You know, it's not fucking.
No Country for Old Men.
I don't know, man. I like
the movie.
I don't know. I like
who's in the movie.
It doesn't matter.
Rihanna's in the movie.
No wonder.
Oh, that's right. She is.
Yeah,
that's right. She is.
I stopped doing movies.
So that was the initial idea. But you know, again, because of society, because of energy, because of stupidity, but call it whatever you want to. You know, I think that one thing that I can say to anybody that's actually going to watch this podcast,
I got a couple people.
My 17 subscribers.
17? Oh, shit. We're doing good.
Yeah.
Hey, man, shout out to
I got you guys.
I sent you
guys on Instagram.
I give a lot of cocaine to people. So.
I WhatsApped a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
The link, right?
Yeah.
So I hope y'all watching this. If you are, listen, shout out to y'all. WhatsApp you guys to say, was it today? Yeah, I think it was today.
One thing I want to say,
shout out to Tate.
And if you're listening, take this to heart. If you have an idea, do it. Forget about forget about whether you're good at it, you're not good at it. Forget about whether
fuck what people say
or it's not succeed.
Fuck what people say.
No, forget about everything.
Say it.
Forget about people. Forget about everything.
Everyone's gonna have an opinion.
If you have an idea,
assholes.
If you have an idea for a business or anything you want to do, like I'll give you an idea right now. I consider myself a serial entrepreneur. What does that mean? What do I like? I like doing barbecue. So I started doing what? I started doing a pop-up barbecue, and now I do it once a month. I already did the second one. I'm doing my third one. It's going to grow. We might have another one coming up. I like podcasts. This is now our 7th episode.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to be doing more episodes. I like
water bikes.
I love this. I have a product called water bikes. I'm trying to get the permits from the city.
Water bikes.
Miami-Dade, please give me
my water bikes on this.
What's water bikes?
Water bikes is a bicycle that basically you ride it.
A water bike. Dude, it's cool as shit. You get tour.
Cool as shit.
He takes you on tour.
I have one.
Very self-explanatory.
Miami water bike.
Yeah,
very
super simple.
Yeah.
It's cool as shit.
Okay.
It's literally, it's going to be an industry in the next 5 to 6 years. You will see it grow ridiculously. Once it starts going, it'll be insane. Paddle boards and kayaks are shit compared to this.
Okay.
Then I love art. I have a friend of mine who's an artist. He got me back into art. I started doing my artwork. Show him the water bikes. There it is.
Water bike.
Oh, wow.
So there's tours and shit. He's going to put the link right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then but they're all kind of
Miami
each other, right? Like all these things. All these ideas. That would be fun, bro.
Yeah.
That would be fun, dude.
Yeah.
Imagine you go. Bro, that's a great date idea. You want to take a chick something. You listen. You reach out. You send an email. Look, blah blah blah. Maybe for like a special, they'll do like a little special where to have like a little setup, right? You want to do something romantic.
Yeah.
You talk to George because small business is starting off. We can, customize trips.
This is
special.
This is funny. So I start, on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. The podcast now is on Spotify. Yeah. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's on Google Podcasts. It's on YouTube. So I'm learning, to do all these things. But so it's funny because the other day, I post these things. I posted on Facebook. I posted on my page. Yeah. I have 5 Instagram pages. I have 5 Facebook. I have a lot of shit that I'm doing. And some friends of mine are like, dude, like, slow down. Like, what's going on? Like, you're doing too much. Yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, I haven't even gotten started yet. Yeah. Like, I have more ideas for things that I want to do. Yeah. And I'm thinking to myself,
if you got to make one hit,
I see how people, like, they're thinking, like, wow, like, look at this guy. He's doing all these things. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing it. Like, I want to do more. I want to, I have a bunch of other ideas I want to develop. Some of them are inside of what I'm doing. Yeah. And some are outside of what I'm doing. But they're all kind of interconnected, and I do cross promotions and this and that. Yeah. So
that's why we're going to do the sausages.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe if the thinking about sandwiches. Yeah. I got some sandwich ideas, man. I make some sandwiches.
We already have. Well, I wish you the best on that journey.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But that's, you know what? I'm here. This is my boy. I'm supporting. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it, bro.
But you got to get shit done.
Got to good people. You need good people around.
You got to have the right people around.
You need good people around you. Positive.
All you really need is that one good friend, man.
All you need is one good friend.
All you need is one good friend.
Yeah, I have more than one good friend. Yeah. But the reality is that in life, you need to have the right people around you. If you have the wrong people around you, you go down.
That's
the
really shit.
That is the really shit.
Listen, that is the really shit in the fucking on the planet. You know what I mean?
No, and Danny,
say the rest, mother.
Okay,
that's the shit right
tell
there.
Tell me who you're hanging around with.
Tell me who you are, and I'll show you who you are.
Okay. Danny is a very successful in his job. He's he's work oriented. He's a guy that you call him at 2 o'clock, at 10 o'clock in the morning. He's working.
Yeah.
He's working. Now, does he like to have fun? Yes, he enjoys having a good time. But that's the thing. Even when we have fun, now we're doing podcasts.
We're doing something.
We're having fun. Yeah. We're doing something.
Yeah.
So you can mix the two things. You can have fun and do something.
Yeah.
So the time's gonna pass. I tell people, look, the time's gonna pass. Whether you're on the couch watching TV, or you're playing video games, or you're jerking off, the time's gonna pass. Now, if you spend 10 years doing some shit that's actually positive and beneficial to your life, imagine what them 10 years, imagine what that's gonna be like. It's like, instead of walking, I could just walk this plane. It's easy because it's level. Or I could walk up this fucking mountain. Yeah. Now, the walk up the mountain is harder. Yeah. And it sucks in the beginning until you get about halfway up that bitch. And if you're wise, look around, you turn around, you look, and you go, wow, tremenda vista.
Yeah.
Rico está esto.
Yeah.
Esto está rico.
Yeah.
Look around me. I'm surrounded by pretty things.
Yeah.
And then that's what I tell people. I am a mountain walker.
Yeah. Are you?
Being to the top of the mountain, there's not the reward.
I'm going up a mountain.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I've climbed a couple mountains, brother.
Yeah,
physically and technically. But hold on.
I'll tell you one thing.
So I was,
we were looking the other day. He was telling me Joe Rogan started doing a podcast
5 years ago.
It took 5 years for that podcast to become popular.
Yeah.
I don't think Joe Rogan started a podcast thinking he was going to become what he became.
Yeah.
He was just doing it to do it.
He just did it because he enjoyed it. And he did it with his friends in his house. What are we doing? We're doing it with our friends in the house.
Just do it.
And just do it.
Do it because it's fun.
You got to start.
And if it works, it works.
If you don't
have fun talking shit.
Right. If you don't start. And then there's another part. There's 2 parts to it. There's the immortality of a podcast, if you think about it. Now, this will be on YouTube for
As long
infinite.
as you can.
As long as it's infinite, as long as the internet exists, as long as life exists.
You have to live.
So in a way, this is kind of like an immortality. You know, if somebody wants tomorrow remember what was it like in the 2024.
Yeah, this is what's gonna
How
show
really
you
Meat and Cigars on YouTube.
Yeah.
Meet 'em. Look up Meat and Cigars on YouTube.
There you go. There you go. So I mean, that's crazy.
I'm going to subscribe to you guys after.
I mean, think about it. Think how crazy that is. Somebody in the year 3000 is going to look at this and go, "Holy shit, these guys were fucking out of their mind. Look what they were talking about." You know, like they were Neanderthals. You know, but this is the other thing. If I can motivate somebody, there's somebody that's going to watch this and go, "You know what? That resonates with me. I'm going to go out and do A, B, and C now."
Yeah.
Think about how positive that be. I could be influencing somebody that's 10, well, hopefully somebody that's 10 years old and watching, but
You know, the shit that we talk here, you influence somebody. That's like one of my jokes. So you want to hear jokes seriously? But you know what they do? I shut you.
well, let's start.
And you know what? If you're that done, fuck 'em.
So I did a few years of stand-up comedy.
Okay.
And one thing I realized is that people don't have sense of humors.
No, we don't.
Not everybody. Not everybody has that. And they don't understand that a joke is a joke.
I think the difference
It's a
is
satire of life. It's a reflection of things. It's
we go dark, bro.
but jokes,
We go dark.
jokes talk about the gorilla or the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
They identify it and they shine a light on it.
Some people want to laugh
So
at
it is,
superficial shit.
in a way, it's a very important part of society because you can talk about very serious things and yet in a way that people can kind of think about them and at the same time laugh and at the same time kind of reflect on it and see the stupidity of it.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, so I think it's a very important, you know, comedy, philosophy, you know, all satire, and it has a function. You know, in the old days, we used to communicate morals and ethics through stories.
Yeah.
You know, the if you look at the Greeks, you know, if you look at Prometheus, if you look at the story of the Odyssey, there's stories there. There's things that you learn through those stories. Now, you don't believe in, you know, gods and this and that, but at the time they did.
But maybe, bro, you never know. I found that.
She's like, "Where are you, brother? Come on."
You know what the beauty part is? The fucking robot won't bother you like that.
You know, robot, the sex robot.
You can turn that bitch off. Shut
The
up.
sex robot.
Nah, bro, you put it with the proximity sensor.
Listen,
You can get your bottle depending on how much money you got.
listen.
You gonna have to turn your shit on.
I sit here first. I sit
Sex
here.
robots actually sound like a good
In
idea.
the next 10 years,
I was gonna
every
say.
guy's gonna have a sex robot.
I
in their
was
house.
gonna.
I'm telling you right now. I'm seeing it.
It doesn't sound like I don't. You know what? I don't know if I could. We had to.
You, but I don't know it.
No. And just because I don't know, just because I can't, doesn't mean that I don't think that a majority of people. And then is there a massive market?
I see it.
And the fucking money is endless. Yeah, me personally on YouTube. Go around.
I'm surprised there's not any sex robots because I think that would be
dolls and shit.
I think that would be a very profitable.
They give you blowjobs, and that fucking thing goes up and down on their.
Oh no, you got to show them the app. I got to show them the Atlas robot. Look, I got to show them the app.
I'm just surprised how that's. Oh.
No. It's insane. If you Google it and you look at it, it's insane.
Yeah.
I remember now, we have AI.
Somebody's gonna have to tell. What's this guy's name?
Here. Let's play on this video.
Elon Musk.
We're gonna wrap the skin. Yeah, down right there. They're gonna wrap the skin of a bitch, whatever could like design your bitch on that robot. Tú vas a ver las posiciones que ella le.
Holy shit! Look at that.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. No, we've seen it. I said this already. This is Boston Dynamics.
He's figuring crazy. Hold on.
That's the Terminator. It's gonna be that fine Terminator bitch. You think she's gonna fuck
Somebody show that to Elon Musk.
Bro, this is Boston Dynamics.
Who's calling?
People need to get it together, dog. People need to realize you put AI in that,
Yeah.
bro. This don't stand a chance. But that's why I say we can't be fucking robots, better.
What do you guys think of AI?
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh.
What is that? One of the dolls?
You telling me?
And then you put that skeleton and say, but it moves and shit.
Oh, yes.
You
telling me? You telling me?
I would never leave my room.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that. Oh, and it's interchangeable. You can change the head. You can change.
Oh.
Imagina you get home and this bitch is doing you a pancake. Come on, man. Come on.
I swear, if I had that in my house, I don't think I wouldn't know how to talk to women after that.
Of course not.
My
That's
social
the
skills will go down the
downfall.
drain big time.
It's like having a strip right in your house. You don't have to pay her $1.
I wouldn't know how to.
That's the death of society.
That's the death of society right there.
That's why, bro, we got to listen, man. Listen.
Oh, let me tell you,
women.
when you let me tell you,
You need to show it now.
You need to show it now.
And you think it's
Tell your friend that you're
y'all bitches human.
Mhm.
and they're gonna go, "Are you out of your mind? What's wrong with you? Why would you date a regular woman?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, bro, because there's nothing like
You gotta get Jennifer
fucking
3000. She's
Yeah.
amazing. She's got vaginas under her armpits. You can
fuck her anywhere.
you can put 4 arms on her. You know,
She never says no to anything you request.
it'll be fucking
No, man, listen, I'm not going to agree. And not to play devil's advocate because there's so much benefit.
You know it's coming. You know it's coming.
No, this is why I was going to say this. Fucking let's throw some money at, bro.
I want to throw some money at that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I want to invest in that. Let me tell you, the moment they put that skeleton of that Roman movie
I
around,
don't even need AI, bro. Just
no,
program.
it's AI because it's gonna make me the pancakes. It's gonna,
I know.
it's gonna iron my clothes. It's gonna fucking.
Voy a hacer it.
Yeah.
Quiere demasiado.
Claro, yo quiero todo. You know, imagine having the
You know
look
what?
of perfection, the perfect sex, the perfect
Downfall
dog,
society.
and the perfect maid, all together in one package.
Dude, you know what?
You wouldn't pay $15,000 for that.
I would not pay $50,000.
I would pay $15,000 for that.
You finance them. You know they're gonna finance it like a car.
They're gonna finance, but if
They finance their business for 30 years like a mortgage. They might charge more. Ooh, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
you
You
see,
see a house and
you
a
see
room
my
on
movies,
You know what?
but you
That's the
see
perfect way to
Westworld.
Do not let
Did
the
you
fucking
watch-
Matrix hear this shit.
Did you watch? Did you
You
watch?
imagine what they're gonna do?
Did you
Stop
watch-
giving them ideas.
Did you,
Stop giving them ideas.
did you watch? Did you watch the show Westworld?
No, bro.
Okay,
I don't want to show.
Watch
No,
the world Westworld, and
bro.
you'll understand
Not
what I'm
doing it.
talking about.
You know what? Listen, don't
There's a lot
watch
of
shows.
shows
Listen,
about this.
don't watch shows.
Yes. Watch it.
Turn this podcast off right
No,
now.
watch it.
Go talk to bitches.
No, don't
Talk to a fat one. Talk
Talk
to an
to-
ugly one. Talk to a bitch and fuck a regular bitch.
I know.
If you never got a name, please come on. You can't let the robot bitches take us home. It cannot work, bro.
That's gonna work.
No, don't
gonna
let that
work.
happen.
It's gonna work.
It's
It-
the
and it's gonna work
slave
so
society. Think about it. We're
It's gonna work so good. It's gonna be.
We don't have any
I
fucking.
don't know. Both of you got points.
Listen, you're gonna.
My
You
point,
think the only robot in that house is gonna be that AI shit you bought? You're gonna turn into the second motherfucking robot.
Who cares?
Going to work. What do you mean? Dime con quién andas. Te anda con un robot.
Yeah.
Fuck
But
robot.
society,
Te va a hacer un robot.
Sooner or later, they're
You'll
like,
get
this
up,
robot.
you'll go to work.
society.
You'll shut the fuck up. You'll obey.
Listen.
Fuck that. Don't obey.
Yeah.
And the robots are going to have a mind of
You
their
know
own,
what?
and they're going to
You know
start
what?
having their own personality, and then
You know
I'm
what?
not a robot.
What do you got right here?
I got a robot in my hand.
That's
The
a
government-
robot right there, Fumble.
but the government's watching you.
Yeah.
Let them watch. Let them watch.
Now, what
bro.
you fucking
Let them watch. Hold on. I'm going to take a dick pic now para que no te
What has your FBI agent has seen on that phone?
Oh, shit.
Listen,
We're not getting into that.
all I
This is
know-
gonna be my
listen,
family.
listen,
My family's
all I know, all I know is I thought it was a
Shut the
girl.
fuck up, Andrea.
I thought it was a girl. I thought it was a girl. Okay.
No, listen. To each his own. No, and I bet you there's a
Not
lot
to
of
each
like
his own.
tech guys,
It's coming. It's
the
coming.
tech, the nerd, like they're super introverted people
Yeah.
that find computers more appealing dealing with a machine.
Did you watch the movie
You know
Her?
what I find
Did you watch the movie Her?
No, they find that
What's the
same
movie
like
Her?
that. So
Yeah.
they will find
Did you watch Her?
Heard?
The movie Her.
her.
Yeah, with what's the guy?
You don't even
Joker.
know.
The guy that did the Joker.
Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, no, Benicio play.
Oh, Heath Ledger?
No, it's not Keith Ledger.
Jack Nicholson?
The fucking Heath Ledger or what?
I think.
What-
Oh, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Or
There's-
Jack Nicholson.
There's Jack
So there's a
Jack
movie.
Nicholson, Heath Ledger.
I highly recommend. And Jordan,
Title.
seen it. It's
Don't
called
watch
Her.
If George has recommended it, don't watch it.
So you see,
What is it?
Don't
What is
watch
Her?
that shit.
So this movie, Her, if you haven't watched it, I'm going to put it there for you people to watch it. It's about a future, a real future, not a apocalyptic future where everybody eats people, shit like that. It's about a regular, normal future where the year like 3000. But listen, hold on.
I don't want to listen. I know the end. They fuck robots.
Don't fuck robots. So this guy works in a company, and they have AI helping him. He's not sure. And they come out with this new AI system.
The sucks your cock and plays with your balls. And now George doesn't want to leave that else.
That's not it. So the AI is an AI, and it's in the computer. And he starts, talking to it, and it's very intuitive, and they start getting into a personal relationship. And then eventually the guy falls in love with the AI. It doesn't have a physical form. It's just the AI by itself.
Okay.
Which, by the way, that already exists.
Yeah, watch
you
that.
Can have, right now, today, you can go online, you can get video games, because I get promotions all the time. I get in video games, that you can have a virtual AI girlfriend.
Right.
Today.
That's the lamest shit I ever heard of in my life.
Oh, yeah? Well, it's working because somebody's doing it. If they're doing it, that means people are signing up. And if people are signing up, that means that people like it.
So that means there's a lot of lame-ass...
That's a great movie.
A sensitive and soulful man living by writing personal letters for other people, living broken up to his marriage, and becomes fascinated with a new operating system, which importantly develops into an intuitive and unique entity on its own right. It starts the program and meets Samantha, Scarlett Johansson, whose bright voice reveals a sensitive, playful personality. Though friends initially, the relationship soon deepens into love. Okay.
Yeah. So that's really good for a retard. Sorry. Rated number one.
Oh, look at that. Number one most searched movie available on Hulu.
Yeah, because you heard motherfuckers listen.
So listen to this.
There's a lot of that. You know what it is? There's a lot of lonely.
You cut me off. I'm just going to talk. Listen to this. So in the movie, he falls in love with her.
Okay.
Lame.
And then the AI, of course, is an AI. So the AI simultaneously to having a relationship with him has a relationship with another 100.
Yeah, just like a stinking ass bitch. Just like a stink.
150 other people.
That's why you can't trust these hoes for air.
So at one point, the AI
bitches are for the streets.
The AI hires. Oh my God!
For the streets.
So he's always drunk.
Let him drunk it.
I know he's not drunk. She hires a human to have sex with him.
Okay.
And the human shuts up, and she talks for the human.
Okay.
It's freaky as a fuck.
This is just the pussy
AI. This is just the creation of this movie, which I think is brilliant. It just creates that connection that we crave, but it's not a real connection. But it's a real connection. It's not real. It's not a person.
It's not real.
But the computer is giving you what you want.
Yeah.
So it is real to you,
but it's fake.
But it's not with a real person.
But it's fake
because that real person doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
It can't go to that level because the computer knows it because the computer is intuitive.
Listen.
But people are not intuitive. So they don't understand. People have their own problem.
I will never look for no connection like that in my life. Listen,
20 years from now, he'll be the first to buy.
Get the fuck out of here. Nah,
take my money.
I do my shit. Listen, take my money. Do my shit old school style.
Yeah, okay.
You go to bra.
That's right. Listen, I got you.
Listen,
I got you recording. So
saying what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't record it. Listen, you know how I know.
I'm getting nervous.
Hold on. No,
you know record.
You know how I know that I'll never be in that position. Never. Because I know, like, never be in love with somebody like that.
Who said
never? No, because you gotta be fucking in love, wrapped up with that need for somebody else.
So you have sex with all the women you have sex with, you're in love with?
No.
Okay.
But so then what do I need? What do I need a fucking thing to get this connection with this one thing? I don't need a connection with nobody.
Nobody said
that's it. I'm good. That's what you was just talking about. That's what people are looking for. Yes, exactly. And you said I was going to be a customer. It never happened.
No, but the sex is
connected.
What if the sex
is I get regular pussy.
Well,
I get human pussy.
What if
listen? I mean human pussy.
What if the rolling pussy is better than?
I'm never going to try it. You know what? Roadkill could taste like pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
I'll never know.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I never tried heroin. I heard it's the best. You know what? I'm never going to do it because some lines you don't cross. I'm not crossing that line. I'm straight. You know why? Maybe it's too good. I see how they hooked.
We'll see. We'll see at the blind man.
to the deaf horse. Say the whole thing to the deaf horse.
I don't know. Never say never.
No, but I can't. Like,
listen, they have it in Germany. They already have a brothel that's also
robots.
Really?
What?
They don't have humans.
What, you rent a dog?
Yeah, you rent. You go
how much? Like $25. That's like
I don't know how much it is.
That's like budget pussy. I can't afford it or whatever the cost is. So I'm gonna fuck a doll for $50. Oh yeah, buy it. So I fucking stack your money, start a business, and then go back.
There's a lot of people out there that have social anxiety.
Yeah.
And have
and you know what? They don't fuck robots. They don't need to do that.
And then they have kinks. For example, they have dolls that look like teenagers.
They look like. You know what? You know what? We need to do that.
One of those. You want to fucking say it.
We need to capture all the pedophiles and burn them.
Oh my God!
Burn them.
What's wrong with you?
Yo,
you're like a Nazi.
Yeah. When it comes to pedophilia, I'm a Nazi. Listen, burn them all at the stake. Yeah, bro. Come on, that's innocent, bro. The kids. You know, don't say teenage. You're gonna get a teenage.
You know, they're girls. You know, there's pedophilia. You know, legal pedophilia.
They're trying to make it a thing, dude. This is hard.
They're not trying to make it a thing. They said, I don't know, right?
Hey, dog.
Listen, if you go to the Mormons and you go to the religious guys up and what is it, Arizona?
Oh, man.
They're 80-year-olds, dog, marrying a 14-year-old girl.
Oh, shit is gross.
That's gross. Yeah, and some cultures,
I don't give a, it's gross to me.
We talked about this, man.
I know we did, but
once you're masquerading, you're a woman. If you can have children.
Yeah, we talked about this, but listen, you know what? I was raised in a society in a certain way, a certain standard of man. Just a brainwash, take advantage of whatever. I like my brainwash. I'll let me be brainwashed to that.
Yeah,
bro, this shit is gross, my dude. Like, I think the youngest I did was 18. And 18, I was like, bro, I'm going for yeah, that's how I felt.
Are you sure?
He was fuck.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I saw it.
You were 40 and she was 18?
42.
Oh my God, you're a perfect.
And I was like, yo, that's too young, my dude. I was like, you know what? Like 25 or better. Unless like a 22, 23 mature.
Yeah.
How old were you when she was 20? When you were 25?
I don't want to think about that. No, I listen, I dated older women. I fucked with older women. I fucked with younger women. I prefer 40 years younger. I've done, when I was, when I was your age, I liked older women too.
Yeah.
And you want to know something? The only women, and you want to know something? You want to know something? The only women like the younger guy.
Yeah, because you got a strong. You're a street guy, that's special. Yeah,
you're a single guy and you go to Blue Martini.
Oh,
bro, bro, I used to be the fucking Sancho of Melbourne.
Yeah. My first wife. I was 35 and I was 24.
Yeah.
So,
they love that shit.
And I was in Melbourne. I got a fucked up story before I moved here. One of my homegirls. She was my homegirl. She was my homegirl. We still cool to this day. We used to bang from time to time. Not all the time.
Bang
from time to time. And we was hanging out.
You should say
at my house. And her fucking husband showed up at my house. Do.
And I was swingers? Swingers?
No. I was like, oh. And we looked at each other. And we knew. Like, she knew. And we just opened the door. We're like, fuck it, Bob.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm opening the door. But like, I'm just worried about her. She was like, open that face. I still love her for that. She's like, open the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Opened it, dude, right? And I'm, dude, that's drama, man. Like, can't be fucking with you. Can't be out here Sancho style. You know what I'm saying? She was young. Nah, he was talking a little shit. I told him. He was like, "Oh, are you fucking?" I said, "Look, buddy,
the shit."
I said, "The fact." I said, "Look, the fact that you're here at my house." I said, regardless whether I'm fucking her or not. I said, the fact that you're here at my house, you dead ass wrong, bro.
Yeah.
You wrong. You ain't supposed to show up to no other man's house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't matter if I'm fucking or not. You wrong.
Yeah.
And my dog, I got a Rottweiler Zeus at the time. This motherfucker, I was holding the dog back. He had made a comment. I was like, hold up, I'll be right. I'm going to put the dog away. And then I put the dog away. I went and grabbed my shit, put it in my fucking right. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what this guy's going to do over this pussy. I'm petting this kitty cat.
Yeah.
I put my shit in the back, put the dog up, and I'm like, let's go. Whether you want to fight, we can fight, or we can whatever. Because if you pull out a pistol, I'm...
Yeah.
When I came back, bro, that's why, this is why I still love the bitch. They were gone.
Yeah. She took him.
She took him, got him out the house.
She fucking called me. Poppy, I'm so sorry. She was like, oh,
see you next week.
Oh, no, she hit the fan. She was like, I'm so sorry, my bad. I don't know what happened. Look, Mama, it's okay. You know what? You diffused it. You handled it like a real woman, right?
Yeah.
That's your problem. You know what I'm saying? That's not my problem. And she can't handle it, and I'm going to keep everything discreet. But, baby, I still love you. And you know what?
I love you too.
I'll see you in 2 weeks, baby.
Come over whenever you got.
Ameriware thing. I got Ameriware, baby. I'm international. You know what I'm saying? I'm international.
He is international.
I'm international.
He's like Mr. Worldwide. He's like
I'm cutting them off. Listen, I'm cutting them off. I cut them off.
Pobrecita. Oh my God.
But I love her because I love her.
To see her again. You can see her again.
Which one? Yeah. Of course that's it. That's my boo. That's my boo. That's my boo. No, they broke up. They got their divorce. No, I didn't see her again in that town. She moved away.
Okay.
I moved away, but you know what I mean? And then she was divorced fully. You know, she used to text me down the time, and now, you know what I mean? Like, now we're good. I saw her. I try to go up and see her as often as I can. I'm busy. She understands. But I see her when I can.
When you say
that's my baby.
You mean?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm half like I'm in the line. City.
But
nah, you know, I got nothing steady. I'm single.
Raise mango.
They're gonna listen. I might lose. I might take some L's. Right now, keeping it good. Because I said this to everybody. I ain't scared.
Yeah.
I ain't scared. This is who I am. I don't give a fuck. I am who I am. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You want to still hang out with me? Hang out with me. If you don't listen, I'm gonna do it on my own.
Listen, I'm gonna say it right now. Then let's talk about the sex dolls.
No, hold on. No. Because I said I was gonna bring this up, and when we were talking about, I was like, man,
What are you gonna bring up?
about I don't know. Now I'll wait for it to come up more naturally. I'll wait for it to come up more naturally. No, about so keep it real. Hold on. About how take a break. About how love. Hold on. About how love is for children, right? We was talking about love. It's like, man, love is for children.
Love is for children.
And I was like, I don't know if I've ever really been in love. Like, I love you, but like in the traditional way.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I love somebody, I love them forever. Like I have women that I was with, that I was fucking, that we don't fuck no more, and I don't want to be with them, but I still love them. I still want them. I still want to see them at their best. I want them to find their best person.
Yeah.
I want them to be happy. To me, that's love. Like, whether you with me or not.
That's true love.
That's true.
Yeah,
and that's the only way. Like, once I say I love you, and I don't say I love you to you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people. You have to love you. I have to really not give a fuck whether I ever see you again.
Yeah.
I still, when I think about you, I'm like, damn, I hope you're doing good. Check on you. Hey. Because I've never been faithful to one woman I've ever been with. In one relationship.
Oh, boy.
Not one ever, my whole life.
Yeah.
How can I have ever been in love like society says I'm in love? Because that's what they say. Oh, if you cheat on me, you don't love me. I love you. I'm just going to
I disagree with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't love the same way that most people.
Okay.
I love you. I just because I'm going to go. I'm going to go fuck some.
Yeah.
So Gabriel, let's let Gabriel relax.
About what?
Take a break.
I'm trying to rebuild my stable, I guess.
No, you're gonna need
before you can rebuild. You got to listen. Before you can rebuild, you got to be destroyed.
You got to destroy.
You can't build the new with the old buildings in place.
So Gabriel,
I'm trying to upgrade.
Gabriel, what's going on?
With with my love life?
He just wanted.
What's going on with the love life?
Yeah, you got bitches. You got some bitches on deck.
Bitches.
You can listen.
No,
come on, you got bitches on deck.
I talk to girls here and there, but
they all
not really on anything. I've been on dating sites, Hinge, stuff like that.
You like the sites? Yeah.
Do they work?
Most of the time, no.
Really? Oh no.
Most of the time, it doesn't really lead anywhere.
You know,
that's okay.
Prostitutes.
You know what I mean?
Prostitutes.
You like a lot of Asian massage plans. That's what it is. A lot of Asian massage plans.
You gotta get a release. It's better than Abuela.
Fuck it. But
man, you don't like this kid, dude. This kid's keeping everyone on the podcast, you know. I'm fucking fun this guy.
But just dates here and there. Not really anything serious.
Okay.
But you know what I heard? Like, so I went through this phase. Right before pandemic, I was hating. Go to the bar, me and my boy Flacco. Me and Bob was hanging out with this dude Flacco at the time. We would go out. I had a flat crib. I was recently single. I had this flat crib on the beach with a pool table. We used to go to the bar, bag a couple, take it back, hang at the pool, leave, never get their number.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, no, if I see you at the bar, I see you at the bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was dating this girl at the side. That's why I did that. Because I liked her and I didn't want to have no long distance. She's all right.
Yeah.
So I was on that streak. I'll catch you if I catch you. I was hitting different ones. Sometimes I catch the same one.
Yeah.
And then that goddamn pandemic hit.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the worst thing I ever did in my life. I was like, after that, I stopped with the ego.
Yeah.
And you always got to keep a couple, right? Like, you got to keep a couple steadies where it's not, I don't want to see anybody every day.
Yeah.
Anybody. There's not one single person on this whole planet that I want to see every day in my life. I want to see my father the most, and then my children, and then my brother and my employees and them guys, you know what I'm saying, George and them, and then they come on that, like secondary. But I don't want to spend with time with nobody, but you got to keep them on deck.
Yeah.
You can't just let them fall to the wayside. Yeah. Because when the drop comes, you want to know where you can go get a little water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing worse than a drought. Ain't nothing worse than a drought. It's self-reflection and shit. You get lonely. You start thinking about relationships with bitches you never want to be in.
It's funny because I'm completely the opposite of him.
Yeah.
I'm a more of a...
He got to keep something on there.
No, it's not that I have to. I just...
You lie.
My MO has always been in a relationship with one woman at a time. Now, and I've never actually cheated, believe it or not.
Really?
Which is hard to believe.
Dog ass me.
I've always
Stop.
No. I mean, I've never cheated in the sense that, like, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I have
to open. It's not cheating.
No, but that's different. I'm talking about, like, when I was younger. When I dated somebody, when I was into that person. Yeah. And to me, that was the only woman in that moment, in that time, that I was into. I wasn't interested in anybody else. All my concentration, all my focus was on that woman. You know, yeah. I don't know if everybody's like that. I think that the majority of people are like that. I'm just guessing. I don't know. But I was like that. And then,
I
don't know if it's because I had a father that was basically, if you move too fast and if you breathe too fast, he would stick his dick in. I don't know.
So you had to sit still.
Very still, no fast movement, because I'm going to get a dick in you. My dad was horrible in that sense. I mean, or if you look at it from, he was amazing. You know, he was very successful. And he's
successful and fuck bitch
and fuck everything.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to have 3 families.
You're very close to that. But anyway, so in my the way that I saw it was that, I always say I had a very good relationship with my mother, and I respected my mother highly. Till today, I've never met a woman anywhere near the level of my mother. My girl that I'm with right now,
she's
is pretty close.
She's the mom, bro. She's
to what my mother, as a woman, as a partner, as a, sacrificing, as everything. So that's why I'm with her, because otherwise I would be by myself. I honestly did not see myself at this point in my life with that partner.
Yeah.
But she happened to come in my life, and it was amazing. But with that being said, previous to her, all my relationships my concentration was 100% in that relationship.
Yeah.
And if I got tired of you, or it didn't work out, or for whatever reason, trust kind of left, I was done.
Yeah.
And the relationship was done. And I would just move on to the next one.
Yeah.
And so I did date a lot of women, but not simultaneously. But I don't see the difference between what he does and what I do. The only difference is that he does 3 or 4 at a time, where I did 1 at a time.
Yeah.
But I didn't really stay with anybody.
Yeah.
Because I would spend maybe 4 months with one, and then I go to the next one. Then I spend a year with one, then I go with the next one. Then I did the next one. So ultimately, at the end of the day, the only difference is the quantity of women that we,
if I see you once a month,
so
if I see you once a month, maybe 3 times a year, 4 times a year, let's say 1 or 2 I see once a month.
Yeah.
Another one I see like 2-3 times.
And I convinced myself I was in love with that person. That's another.
You don't really be with this.
In my head, I was into that person.
I ain't fucking nobody. I spend most of my days not getting pussy.
Yeah.
But I'm not concerned. But I'm not worried about it because I don't give a fuck.
The difference between for example, is that you don't. For you to love somebody, it's difficult. Where I was all in.
Yeah.
You know, I was in a relationship. I was, you know, I had no issue in loving that person.
Yeah.
You know.
No, because I don't love the same. I love different.
Yeah. No,
I love you. I see, like, you can't unlove, in my opinion. You can't just unlove somebody. Whether I'm in love with you, bro.
Now, as you get older,
I'm
you
not
realize.
in love with nobody.
I realize.
I love you. Let's say love you.
I think it was.
I love, like, dude.
I'm not sure who it was.
I don't see you.
I think it was. I think it was Mark Twain. No, what's
same with bitches. Yeah,
I don't know what it was.
Fuck, so what? We used to fuck. We dated. So what?
Somebody said,
like, just because we broke up. Think about all those good months, years, whatever that you had. So you're gonna tell now that we're not together, I'm supposed to. If I told you I loved you and I loved you, like, all this, because something. Because we can't be together. That's a superficial. So what? That's superficial fucking love.
Well, right? If you think about it.
Now there's bitches that I don't get that contact with.
Yeah, but
that I never love. So
think about
if I don't fuck, I'm not calling her. You don't want to fuck me no more. Well, bitch, I'm not gonna call you. I'm not gonna check on you because I don't love you.
Yeah, but think about it this way. Think about it this way. You meet somebody that's a stranger, right? You meet them. You get to know them. You spend 3 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. You break up, then they become a stranger again.
Yes.
But they can't become an enemy.
No,
Shit, how many times have you heard like?
I'm not talking about an enemy. I'm talking about a stranger. Basically, they leave your life.
Somebody
and they're gone. And they're out.
No, somebody.
And they're out, right? And you you're going your whole entire life without that person being part of your life.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, they were part of your life in a period of time.
A major part of your life.
So why would you eliminate that part? There was a moment where they were into you, you were into them.
Yeah.
People grow apart, though.
I know. Yeah. Growing apart is one thing, but I'm talking about becoming complete, utterly strange. They no longer talk.
Yeah, because listen, that's what society dictates. They tell you once you break up with somebody,
there's something wrong with it.
But this is what I'm getting at. Certain people that you give a fuck about, you still, whether you see them all the time. And now I feel like with social media, it's so much easier to let somebody know that I'm a meme. I'm a memer. Like, if you know what? I say you're a meme because I'm thinking about you. No, because I'm thinking about you. And it could be one day, some of my boys that I'm cool with, I'll be like, man, look at this funny thing. Look at it. Like Jordan, I said this motherfucker. We send each other all kind of shit. No, because we interact on a daily, but there's people that I still care about. But I'm like, yo, man, this reminds me of them, or this, you know what I'm saying?
I kind of wish
it keeps.
I kind of wish in a way that I gotta maintain a friend, maybe not a friendship, but
you know what?
But that connection with people that you met.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, at the end of the day, those people are part of your. Did you break it? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh shit! No, don't worry about it.
Oh my God!
It's para pinga.
It's recorded, so don't break shit, man.
Relax, was me.
This is not the place. So anyway, so I mean, I don't know. And another thing is like there's two things about love that I find interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Love in the traditional sense of love is the definition of being insane and making decisions that in a normal circumstance you would never make.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? If you love somebody, you're willing to do things that
jeopardize yourself.
You're sacrificing things that you would normally not sacrifice. Because you're in love with that particular individual. Now, that's why we were talking about this, and we were saying, like, love is very childish. Disney World love is ridiculous.
Shit's for children.
They met 5 seconds ago, and then the next day they got married.
Spend the rest of your life with you. Bitch, I don't know you.
You don't know that person. There's a great book called The Ever After Story.
Okay.
It's about Cinderella after she got married. They were at the castle, and Cinderella wakes up in the morning, and what does she do? She gets up in the morning, she grabs a broom, and she starts cleaning the castle. Why? because that's what she did.
Yeah.
And the prince is like, no, don't, you don't have to do that. You're a princess. And she's like, well, what do I do? And so he tries to treat her like a princess, but she's not a princess because she doesn't really know how to be a princess because she's never been in the royalty. She doesn't know. She's been a maid her whole entire life taking care of 3 sisters. So then they sit down at the dinner, and she's grabbing the pool with her hands and jabbing her in her face.
Bitch.
She's ghetto. Fucking ghetto. So eventually, the whole book it talks about how eventually the prince falls out of love with her and fucking leaves her because she's not a princess.
He didn't really love her.
She's not a princess. She's not.
Because he didn't love that bitch. He loved the idea of this bitch.
Correct.
If he loved her, and listen, you teach them. You're patient with that. Like, a woman that you love, you bring it up into a different class. You're patient with her, because you love her, and you wanna elevate her,
and vice versa.
You want to elevate her and show her other things, regardless if she stays with you or not. And if you leave, then you know what? I'm glad that I could arm you with the tools.
Now, if you want to talk about
life,
but
if that's love, motherfucker.
But if you want to talk about
everything else is selfish as fuck.
Yeah, but
if you're doing it for your own personal need, and you don't love this motherfucker.
No, that's true.
You don't love me if you're doing it for your personal need or for your personal interest.
No.
And the minute we go apart, you hate me. You don't love me.
No.
That's what I'm saying about how love. Like, if I love you, that means I love you. That's why I don't say, and I don't because you say it. If you say it just because you tell everybody you love them, shit don't mean nothing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So, a little bit of time, bro.
Not only that,
make sure you really want the best for this person because
not only that,
you feel that they deserve you giving them that.
What constitutes loving somebody?
Just want the best for them.
That's what they
see them being
more to it.
You.
For example,
if
you respect the person, number one, if you lose respect for anybody, you don't love them. Number two, admiration. Do you have admiration for that person? Do they have something that you don't have, or are they admirable? Right?
Yeah.
So it's not all about it's not about all looks, and it's not about all sex.
Man.
Now, sex is definitely 50% of the relationship, in my opinion. You need to have a good sexual relationship.
Cigar.
Yeah.
That should be a reggaeton song. Tráeme la cigar.
Yeah.
La cigar. Bro, I'm telling you that shit that you put a fucking little stupid beat behind it.
What's that song? Oh, it kind of sounds like So admiration, love, respect, partnership. There's a lot of
catchy too.
If you want to look at an adult love, it's completely different than the puppy love that you have in high school and the infatuation love that you have when you're a little bit older. Because when you're young, you have what's called puppy love. It's you fall in love with it. You fall in love from far away. You don't even know them, and you're falling in love with them.
Yeah.
Then, as you get older, you have infatuation love, which is just sexual love. You see a woman and you find her, and it's lust. And you just want to, fucking own that person. But as you get older, and where I am right now, it's more about is it compatible? Do we laugh together? Do we enjoy our life together? Do I respect her? Do I admire her? Is there a connection? Is there, I wake up in the morning and I look at her and I'm like so happy that she's there. Yeah. Or I wake up in the morning and I'm like, why the fuck is this person here? I mean, then those are really what questions. You're really thinking about what questions are the person
How about if you admire and respect and laugh and all that, but you still don't want to wake up next to no motherfucking body. I'll wake up with you today. And we have breakfast, all that. No. Yeah. And then I'll see you in a couple days because I admire you. I love you. I just, remember when I said, I don't want to be around nobody.
But that's you.
Nobody.
But that's you.
I don't like you that much.
I know, but that's you.
I love you.
I know, but that's
I like you.
I love you. That's an individual thing. So anyway,
hair growing back.
So
thank God.
Oh God.
My hair growing back.
What's going on with this, man?
Yeah, no, listen. My hair growing back. Listen, when I went to fucking cool and I shaved my shit and it started to grow back.
Okay, I think
to notice.
We're good to stop here. It's been awesome. Gabriel, thank you so much.
So far, bro. How long we been?
90 hours. We love to talk.
Edit the shit out, bro.
No, I'm not editing anything else.
Just edit what you need to edit.
I'm not editing anything out. I want to thank everybody for listening. If you're actually listening, which is awesome.
If
My
you
17 members.
if you lasted this far, subscribe and like, subscribe.
More members to come. More members.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,